Did we open that last?
We are definitely live.
Nope. The one in the middle is still closed.
No timer. We don't need a timer.
Yeah, we didn't open
Why
the
do we
boss
need a
monster
timer?
things or coffee gets
We're gonna wait to heal first.
Exactly. Gonna be something nasty in there.
Might be worth searching the other coffins.
Hey, chat. How's everybody doing?
Almost definitely.
So we're just discussing what these guys are going to do to heal. They're both hurting pretty badly. Kel and Astrodon, that is.
Ollie, your audio is so bad. It sounds like you're driving a bus.
Word of our community's
what it is I'm on a laptop
spreads.
and it's just the integrated.
The underscore iron underscore overlord.
Do you know what? I could probably
Push
put
the
some
talk with
headphones.
pretty much
Is it really, really bad?
It's pretty bad.
Mm-hmm. Sounds like a giant fan.
Let me try and do something with headphones. 1 second.
Yeah, I mean, if it's the laptop's integrated mic,
Mm-hmm.
it's probably picking up all kinds of.
Whoa, that's loud.
Someone fall on a piano or something?
Rats running across the keyboard.
Oh, that's what it is.
So you're going to go ahead and try to treat wounds on you or Ollie.
Well, on our friend, the rock giant.
All right, go ahead and hit your treat wounds then. See what happens.
I just have some audio weirdness for a second.
Do I have to select them first?
Mm-hmm.
Is that any better, guys?
Mr. DM,
Yes, sir.
while we're operating triage, I would like to go into the hallway where it's dark and keep watch, make sure nothing sneaks up on us.
Okay.
from
Look at that!
Damn, that was like a lot of dice going across the screen.
You-
And I rolled a 9 on the friggin' 4D8. Fucking shit rolls.
What does
Four,
It doubles the number of dice.
4d8, and he rolled.
It's better than nothing, okay?
Barely.
Don't die.
Oh my god, you killed me. 4d8, and you rolled a 9.
Yeah, I know. At first I thought it was 26, but that was my roll for success. I was like, oh, no.
Thank you, Stods. I appreciate it. Would you get your head out of my
It's still picking
arm?
up a lot of sound. It's like you live in a wind tunnel.
Oh, why? Because I'm literally talking to you from. Well, actually.
All right. So that's who you did that for, Astrodon, right?
Yeah.
All right, Astrodon, go ahead and select on yourself and hit the heal button down there.
How does this sound now?
It's a little better. I mean, it's still there every time you queue up. Hey, Frog Lady, how you doing? And then, Kel, did you want to do treat wounds on yourself?
Yeah, might as well.
All right, so that's going to be 20 minutes of time. Mohara, go ahead and roll me a stealth check, blind, please.
Roger.
Do you want me to roll yet or wait?
You can go ahead. Yeah, he's wanting to stealth out into the hallway.
Yeah. Okay.
And you killed me with that roll. So I couldn't tell him what I needed.
Oh, there you go. That's better.
Another critical success. Holy crud. And that's for you, right?
Yeah.
And that's my roll there.
Oh, chat,
If
did you
just
see
the
that?
rolls, you see question marks on the dice now.
That's because he's rolling blind.
Yeah, but previously I never saw the dice.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't change anything. So go ahead. Yeah, all right, you healed yourself to full. Okay, so that's 20 minutes of time that surpassed. All right, Mohara can move it wherever you want to move it to out in the hallway.
We're
Oh, we're
paused.
paused. I'm sorry. My bad. There you go.
Okay. I wanted to. Oh wait, I collided with a wall. Apparently, there you go. I wanted to go to right where the barricade was because I figured it's good cover.
Okay.
Whilst this is all going on, I want to examine this center sarcophagus carefully without trying to trigger anything. If it's, you know, I don't want it to open. I don't want anything nasty to pop out. I just want to carefully look at it and see if there's anything that maybe I would know about it to ascertain what's inside.
It's a very large stone sarcophagus, and you would ascertain there might be the remains of a dead person in there.
I'm basically a genius, and I've worked all that out because I'm clever.
Years of academy training.
Why are you a blue
Exactly.
blob? Trey?
He's got that ever-burning light that's got a blue tint to it.
But where's his token?
It's under the blue
Oh.
blob.
Yeah, it's under the
Uh-oh.
blue blob.
I have light cast on me already. Can I put the blue torch away in my pocket?
You can, yes, and it'll go out. Let me. Where is it?
Dude, I have no idea.
Oh, right there. Hold on, I'm gonna get rid of that. Whoops! I got rid of you. Probably the better the choice at the end of the day.
From the party's point of view, they're like, no, keep the torch.
Yeah, let's keep the torch.
There you go.
Torch. Get rid of this guy.
All right. Give me 1 second here. Let me check something.
Ooh, mystery dice.
Okay. You do not hear anything or see anything, Mahara.
Oh.
All seems quiet from where you are. Trey, you, as I said, the only thing you can tell is this is a very heavy, very large stone sarcophagus. Other than that, I mean, you can't ascertain anything from the outside of it.
Do we see a way to open it? Is it just a case of slide off the lid and away we go?
It appears that might be the case, yes.
Is there any like inscriptions or designs or drawings on the?
Just what you can see on the top of it. It looks like a kind of like a lion's head, kind of like the shield you found.
Oh yeah.
Looks like a sun. It looks like a lion's head, but the mane around it looks more like a sunburst than it does like hair of a lion.
I make a religion check on that.
You can.
Nice. Here we go. E4.
That was almost a good roll.
Made of rock.
Ollie's been skipping Sunday school.
Shadon just stares into the distance.
Yeah. You get
Trying to
nothing from
remember.
it.
He's there staring into the distance, trying to remember what religion is.
You likewise know nothing from that. All right. I say we'll let an hour have passed. You can go ahead and try to heal Ostradon again.
Okay.
An hour has passed uneventful.
Yes, I'm going to move down actually and do a sensible thing.
That is a failure. It does not heal him.
But I can spend another 10 minutes to redo it, right?
You could do that, or you do have a hero point if you would want to waste a hero point on that.
I do. I think I thought I used it last time.
This is the start of a new session. You all get 1 hero point back.
No, I'll wait and redo it after.
All right.
I might need the hero point further ahead.
Why? What could possibly go wrong that you would need a hero point?
Everything.
All right, let's start with you, Mohara. Go ahead and give me another stealth check.
Roger.
Blind, of course. GM blind.
Yeah, and I'll use the quick button this time. Hey. Oops. That was public.
Hey, that was public.
Go
Yeah,
ahead.
I'm glad it was. 'Cause that was cool.
Oh no, it was a 1.
Go ahead and roll again. Blind, please.
Oh, well, by all means. Should do that more often. Public roll. Yeah, blind GM roll. I forgot the slider. There you go. It's a thing.
That's better. Chat, not a word. By the way, you rolled 2 1s in a row. Your first one was a 1 as well. Your first one that you rolled blind was a 1 as well.
Well, as we say in my groups, better get rid of them early.
Trey, anything you're going to try to do with the sarcophagus?
Not until everyone's okay.
Okay.
So at this point, I'm just on guard duty.
Okay. All right, give me 1 second. All right, another hour goes by uneventful. Go ahead and try to heal Astrodon.
I had to wait a full hour, not 10 minutes to redo it.
It takes you 10 minutes to do the treat wounds, and it's an hour cooldown on it. Yeah.
If it succeeds, even if it fails?
Yep.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah, it's.
Well, imagine you try to like treat his wound, you mess it up, and like he's like, "Ow, fuck," and then
I heard him.
You're like,
worse.
"Oh, I'll try again." He's like, "No." It takes him an hour to go. All right, fuck it, let's try it again.
Are you kidding me?
All right, we're gonna speed this up. Go ahead and try it again. Because I'm not gonna sit here all for an hour today trying to get him healed. All right, never mind. All right, so another hour passes and Astrodon is miraculously healed to full.
Yay!
Nice. Did you pass healer school circles?
He didn't pass dice rolling school. I don't think any of you have. Yeah, all right.
Apparently not.
So, a couple hours have gone by. You've healed Astrodon to full. You are as likewise healed to full. Right, Stods? So what are you now doing? You're ready
Alright,
to
guys, I say
venture
we
forth?
gather up around this place. We check these empty coffins, or the ones that the skeletons popped out of. See if there's anything in them, and then we group up around this main sarcophagus, pop it open, and see what's what.
Are you calling?
Everyone happy with that?
Are you calling Mohara back, or are you guys just doing that down here by yourselves?
Oh, no. We need to regroup, so we need him back.
All right. I'll move back to the chamber. And guess we'll help open up this.
Let's check these these other coffins first. So can I check this one next to me?
All of those, yeah, the lids are off from where the creatures had burst out. The only thing you see in any of them are, like ratted material that used to be there that's rotted away since.
Okay, cool. So, really, we should get whoever's tanky near the.
Is he though?
Is he? Yeah, I've seen his performance recently.
Are we sure he's made of stone and not cardboard?
Yeah.
Do you know that stuff that looks like stone, but really you can kind of break it apart with your fingers?
Yep, it's like that stuff they put on the around houses and stuff, like the columns at houses. It's actually made of styrofoam.
made of papier mache.
It's just very realistically painted to look like stone. And then
It's
I
actually
guess
stone.
we'll pop it. If this was a game, I'd hit quick save right now.
All right, Astrodon, if you're going to try to lift that lid, go ahead and give me a strength check or an athletics check, please. Sorry.
Yep, here we go.
Hey.
Oh, and that you flip the lid off with ease. And inside, where you would think that there might be the remains of a dead body, is nothing. The inside has no lining. It is just stone, like it was made for show or something. Or whoever was supposed to be buried here was not buried here.
Could I fit into it?
What's that?
Could Astrodon fit into it?
How tall are you? 7 feet? Yeah, you could fit in it.
Yeah, about that. Okay, interesting.
Yeah, it's about 10 feet long. Yep. It looks like, and what you ascertain from that is, it looks like it's more for show than it was for anything.
Can we check if there's any hidden compartments in there? Or...
You can?
Because I'm a dwarf, I should know stonework and stuff.
Give me a perception check if you're gonna do the check.
I'll help out Circle's Krezer with my roguish eyes.
Okay. And the way the help works in Pathfinder, as long as you roll the DC you need, you give him a +2. If you fail, he gets a -1.
All right. So I roll what, perception?
For you, I will let you roll thievery.
Nice. Thievery.
Because you are trained in it. No, make those both private, please.
I forget what's the difference between a private GM roll and a blind GM roll.
I don't know. Test it once real quick. Try private one.
This one's private.
Oh, private, you can see the roll and I can see it, but nobody else can. That's right. I do remember that now.
Right.
With that,
roll then, or...
Nope, you're fine.
Yay.
With that, go ahead and roll your perception, Cal. And with the help of your thieving little goblin buddy, you find nothing that appears to be a hidden chamber or hidden compartment.
Okay, well, better safe than sorry, you know.
What it appears to be, from you two checking this out, is this was a family burial chamber.
Word of our community's
Hi, Life. What's going on, buddy? How you doing? 24 months, dude. Thank you.
IAM_.
Nice. Appreciate it. What you guys ascertain is that this was a family burial chamber, and that this was just the centerpiece for the family's burial chamber, and the actual coffins around the room were the family members' coffins.
It's full of nothing.
Yeah.
Everything's full.
Hence the inscription on the lid, the shield you found, etc. Yeah, it was just. But the question is, you guys have tried to ascertain what this symbol might be, and you don't know, even from being from around Atari. It's nothing you've ever seen nor heard of. But yet it's right underneath Otari.
And the shield that I found and the symbol on the thing is the same, right?
Exactly the same.
Yeah, okay.
And if you need to remember what the shield looks like, I can show you.
Yeah.
Yeah, was that like big lion shield, right?
Yeah.
Actually, I cannot because I gave it to you. Huh.
Might be in my inventory. I can't share it from there though, can I?
Let's look and see here. No, it doesn't have the picture anymore. Let me look and see. Man, that's kind of a bummer. Oh, here we go. There you go. There's the shield.
Nice.
Lion's head, where, like I said, the mane looks like it's actually made of flames rather than lion hair. Hey, Night Medic, how you doing? Man, High Life, thank you for 24 months. That's amazing support, dude. I really appreciate that. Sorry, I'm kind of wrapped up in helping these guys get through this.
Nice.
All right, so now what would the party like to do?
So, is there any other way out of this room, or have we? There is another way through this dungeon, right?
Hang on.
We haven't been.
Yeah,
isn't there?
there's a way ahead down the tunnel.
South,
Yep.
Yeah.
Can Astrodon make a check against lion-type creature? A nature check.
In what aspect? I mean, you can. I'm not going to tell you no, but
He's just trying to check if it is just a straight lion or something else that he's seeing. He thinks he's seeing.
oh, I mean, it's everything I've depicted to you. You know, it's a lion's head where the mane looks like flames instead of a mane.
Okay, it's just that simple.
Yeah, it's just that simple. You think, you know, it's like a house sigil or something, but it's something you've never seen or heard of before.
Not necessarily a real creature.
Nope, exactly. I mean, it's like any other sigil you might think, you know, that you would see on like a house crest or something.
Okay, guys, what should we do? Should we sack this room off and head through the rest of the place, or do we think that there's just anything significant in here?
I think this room is done.
Yeah, me too. Okay, let's move on.
Righto. And before leaving the room, I turn to the wizard and I say, "Don't spoil my light." I walk away.
Okay, and I say you go first.
Four family members.
6 total.
Technically, right?
Yeah, the one you guys where you came through was one that was a hole got busted into.
Oh yeah, okay. The thing is there's only one way in there, and it's all like eaten up or something. It's not like it's part of the regular structure of the room.
Yeah, that is strange.
We had to break a load of wood apart to get in there.
Does beg to leave a mystery, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Foreboding.
You guys are leaving the cleric behind, by the way.
Hey,
Okay.
He served his purpose.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
We proceed to board him back in.
If it's all right with you, I'll move down to as far as I went down before, essentially.
Okay, yep, that's fine.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
down
we know
to
that's safe,
damn
right?
walls,
So I'll come with you.
down to here.
Okay. And as you saw before, yeah, there's the little ledge above you.
Yeah.
And there's a walkway that continues to the south.
How high was this ledge over here?
Oh, I was like, why the heck can I not see anything? It's because I had one of your tokens selected. 10 feet high.
Okay, because I could just ask Astrodon for a piggyback so I could peek up.
Perfect sense.
You could,
I am,
yes.
after all, a utility.
Yeah, less of a friend and more of a.
So Astrodon is going to pick you up and hold you up, and you're going to climb up on the ledge?
Yeah.
Is that what you're telling me?
Just a peek so I'm not like exposing myself too much to see what's there, because I don't even know it's a door up there at first.
All right, you get up on the ledge and you see 2 doors.
Ooh. No, I kind of sniff around the door, check if it's locked.
It is not locked.
Hmm.
What do you mean you sniff around the door? Literally?
Yeah, like look through the keyhole.
Investigate.
Stick my face to the ground, see if I could look under the door. Get a breeze through or whatnot. Just get a sense.
Give me a perception check, please.
Roger. Yeah, and that's an attribute in Pathfinder 2e. The
Yep.
more you know. Blind or not?
Nah, it doesn't matter for this one.
Sniff, sniff.
Guys, can I just...
Not great.
This is out of character, but can I just make the point that if we haven't rested, then we've got no... Or I haven't got any spells other than cantrips.
I got my 2 spells right here.
Get mine back. Summons are not available.
That is true. I mean, do you guys want to just play it that you slept for at least 8 hours? So that Astrodon has his 2 spells back?
Well, I'd get my healing spells too.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
All
let's
right,
do it.
we'll play it that way then. That's fine. I'm easy. I mean, all my checks rolled that you guys didn't get wandering monsters or anything. So you successfully slept, we'll say, for 8 hours.
Successfully slept.
So is there like a rest button or something? somewhere?
Yep, next to your hit points.
Oh yeah, there is a bed icon.
Yep.
Hold on.
Oh, there you go.
Oh wait, hold on. If I open my character sheet, I don't seem to have.
You don't seem to have what?
My actor doesn't appear to be here. The only one I can select is a wolf, an animal companion.
What? Hold on.
Yeah.
You're moving your token on the thing.
Oh, I know. And my hotbar shows me everything correctly, but I can't open my full character sheet. So if you look at the player list in the bottom left, everyone has their character name next to their name, apart from me and Sir Cal.
Yeah, but Kel, can you see your character sheet and stuff?
Yeah, double click my token and I see my sheet.
Yeah, hit refresh real quick, Trey.
Hold on, yeah. No, I'm good. I've done it.
Now,
Okay.
my current HP did not go up when we rested. Is that normal? Like, do we recuperate HP when we sleep in Foundry VTT?
I don't believe you do, but I'm gonna give it to you anyway. We'll just say that he healed you as well.
If it's not in the rules, it's fine. It's just I'm not sure. Right. You know what? I'll look while we venture.
Okay, but I'm gonna bump him anyway. I'll just say that Kel. I mean, with 8 hours, he healed you as well.
I had some ability to do that. Yeah.
I got you. Characters recover HP. Normally con modifier times level. Apparently. There you go. So con times.
It won't let me change it for you though.
Really?
Try to change it yourself real quick and see what happens.
Yeah, it won't let me too. It's like I got maximum HP -2 or something.
Oh wait, now it's back to 19. Never mind, my bad. Okay, you're good. Total fantasy game, yeah.
Refresh just in case, because I still see 17.
Okay. So Trey, I guess you're gonna get up there as well on the ledge.
Yeah, I want to climb up.
All right, Sir Kel, what are you doing? Or sorry, Krezer.
I'm just hanging back. They're up on the ledge.
Yes, they're up on a 10-foot ledge around the corner that you can't see from there.
I'm gonna go further south. No, just
Okay.
here to see if I hear anything down here and cover the area if something comes up.
Yes, you hear some very loud squealing, what sounds like metal rattling, and you hear what sounds like multiple creatures, but in a language you don't recognize.
Okay, so I start doing like this, you know, like guess who or guess what minigame thing with the party where I'm like trying to, you know, imitate a gobble, but the message doesn't get across, so I just end up like saying gobbles, damn it. Probably. Most likely, I think. I'm not sure.
Ahead down the southern passageway.
What's that, Trey? Sorry?
These creatures.
We might get the drop on them if we like burst through the doors and whatnot, but I don't know. Might be a ballista pointed there
Is
too.
the sound coming from down south or where they are on the
No, it's coming from down south where you're standing.
Oh, okay.
Where Krezer's, he's hearing it south of him.
Right.
Okay.
Missed the beat there.
Okay. So do we want to go through these doors, or do we want to go check those out first?
Right, so hang on. What is the source of the noise? Is it to the right of us or
To the south of you.
South,
Okay.
yeah.
These two are up on a ledge 10 feet above you with 2 doors in front of them.
Okay. Well, Ashtradan can't lift himself up, so he's going to wait where he is.
Okay.
Can we hoist him up between the two of us that are up here?
Well, if we bring the dwarf up too, we could probably like, you know, make a group effort, bring the big guy up.
Yeah.
don't know. Can Astrodon lift his own body weight? I imagine he can.
I imagine.
I mean, most.
He could try to
creatures
climb with
can-
athletics, yeah.
Yeah, most creatures.
Shall I do?
can
Shall I
that.
do an athletics check?
The problem right now is there's not enough room up here for you.
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, I see
Oh,
that.
that's true.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
In you go, boys. Send in the wizard.
Okay. Send in the wizard, the great and powerful Trey.
Yeah. Anyway, I'll be
Um,
like, shh. Okay, I could try like just opening the door, see what's inside, and if there's trouble, we improvise.
Yeah, can we stealthily open the door? Can I stealth? Can I go?
You can
Can I do
attempt to roll stealth. I don't know if you have it.
What would that-
If you
what would that-
mention anything of being stealthy, I was like, well, not with your stupid light around.
I know, and you've got a light. So as soon as
And
the
I've
door
got to see.
opens,
do
Points
need a
like
light,
that, like
don't
ball
I?
of light floating in
I
the
tell you
air.
what, let's do the clever thing. I'm going to climb down the 10-foot ledge with Astrodon's help. I'm going to move away a little bit and allow Mahara to be stealthy. There you go. I'm up here,
okay,
and then he can stealthily check
okay,
rather than me opening the door with a big light
okay.
like an idiot.
Go ahead and give me your stealth roll. Private GM blind again, please.
Me?
If you're going to stealth and open the door, yes.
Yes, sir. Stealth. Blind. Roll. Please, good roll.
That's the highest he's rolled so far.
Trey didn't just kick the door in with like a giant.
Okay.
glowing-
How much did I roll?
What's that?
Chat, how much did I roll?
Don't tell him, chat. No telling, chat.
There's no checking. There's no. We're not
I'm gonna
allowed to
test
check
your
chat.
chat.
Mm-hmm. Chat says crit fail.
Good fail. Okay.
They didn't say anything.
Whenever it does that
All right.
blind roll, it doesn't really roll the dice. So just
So-
asks chat. What do you reckon?
If you want to open a door, if you click on it, you should get a little door symbol. Well, yep, it'll let you open it. There you go. The ancient wood door creaks open on rusty hinges, revealing a ruined chamber a ruined chamber. Mold and rot stain every surface. On the far side of the room is a stone statue of a giant squid, its tentacles reaching toward an altar in the center of the chamber. The scum covers almost everything, but it hasn't touched the silver bowl sitting atop the stone altar. What appears to be water in the bowl is perfectly clear. Not that you can really see that from here, but that's the way they say to read it.
Cool. I got good eyes. Okay, we found Cthulhu. Great.
This might not be an ideal place to
Okay.
be.
I'm gonna step into here
Okay.
so that I like see, the whole room properly.
Yes,
So,
sir.
like peek around, don't see any creatures.
You see just the altar with the bowl and the statue, some rubble on the ground,
All right.
and lots of mold. The surface actually seems a little slick from the moisture.
Yeah, I got you. There is a significant amount of pungent smell of mildew emanating from the wet dungeon walls, but there are no creatures, and there's a weird tentacle creature, otherwise known as an octopus statue. But hey, anyway, I need you nerds in here. Come.
Right, big nerd coming in. All right, using my wizardly nerdiness,
I'm gonna hang here.
am I
until
able to ascertain anything about this eldritch effigy if I use Arcana, maybe?
You could try, but you have a feeling that this is more a religious symbol, seeing that it's got a
Yeah,
shrine
religious.
here,
Yeah,
or
a cult.
what looks like an altar. Yeah.
Mahara's gonna hang
Oh.
back and kind of just like
Do a religion.
supervise the group.
Blind GM roll for religion to see if I can work anything out.
Look at you.
your legs fall off.
You no, you actually using that wonderful religion roll, you recognize this as a shrine dedicated to Gazra, the god of nature and the fury of the ocean.
Awesome.
Doesn't he have his own strip in the Middle East?
No, that's Gaza. Close, but not.
This is a little political joke.
Mm-hmm. Such
Okay.
humor. Much wow.
Much one.
Fine. I'm eating a donut.
Funny place for a shrine to nature. Although I get the sea part since we're in a coastal town.
Anything else you would like to try, Mr. Juicy?
Yeah, sip the water.
I would like to examine the water.
It looks like a clear liquid, like water.
What about the shrine that it's on, or the altar?
It looks like a stone altar.
Okay, well then I'm at a loss.
Astrodon just kind of scrapes his fingers at the top of the edge in the hope that somebody sees them. These whimpering noises.
Yeah, big guy.
Ah, here we go.
I mean... Yeah,
We're just going to I can't be pulled up. We're just going to presume that. Or we're going to roll it.
give me an athletics check. I mean, to pull yourself up. And that can be in the open. I mean, it's we're going to know if you fall or not.
Probably a DC 10.
The moisture that is also out on the ledge, your stone fingers slide off of it, and you drop back down to the ground.
To your death.
So is that all? Is that all you're gonna do? You leaving the room? You gonna do something with the silver bowl?
You know, Moharo's kind of sniffing around the altar and like, don't know if I want to mess with the altar to a deity, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Does that bowl look like it's made of silver?
It is silver in color.
But does it have that shine?
Whilst you're doing that, I am going to cast Detect Magic.
Okay. You detect magic, and it appears that the bowl on the altar, or yours doesn't sense exactly where, but the altar seems to be detecting some magic on it.
Okay. So then I, having cast the Detect Magic spell, look at Mahara and I say, this is magical. I've detected some magic.
Ooh, don't stop.
Can Astrodon have another attempt climbing up?
Yes, you may.
Can I try and help him?
Okay.
Yeah, you're detecting anyway.
Oh, his detect just kind of is. It emanates around him.
I see. God dang it.
And again, the stone, as you grip it, your hands seem to slip off the moist stone above.
How can I help him? Can I help him?
You can attempt to help him, but I mean, you're only going to give him. Well, I mean, if you succeed, it's a +2.
Okay. What would you like me to roll to
Push
do
my
that?
butt. Butt.
Athletics as well, which I don't think you're very versed in.
I'm probably not, but here we go.
The skinny wind to push the
try.
rocks up the wall.
Oh my goodness! With
good?
the weakling mage's help, he is able to pull you up, or you're able to pull yourself up. What is going on?
Am I rolling good, sir?
Mage's on a high protein diet.
Oh, you rolled that secret. Yeah, I told you guys you could roll. I mean, you're going to know one way or the other if he makes it up or fails. So yeah, you rolled a nat. You rolled a nat 20.
Nice.
So you critically succeeded.
Nice.
Critically throw me up the wall.
Is there something else,
And
Trey, you could
as-
roll to ID this bowl?
Let's have a think about it. Before we get to that, I look at Astrodon and I wink and I go, I've been working out. Yeah, we've got to do something with this bowl. This bowl is key to this room, isn't it?
Are you guys letting Krezer know what's going on? Or are you just gonna let him stand down there?
He's a dwarf
we
in a
could-
tunnel. He's a big boy.
He's happy. He's like, just enjoying himself.
Buried myself deeper in this tunnel.
Can I get a religion check and a nature check on the iconography of the shrine? Both my thing, nature especially so.
It wouldn't be nature; it'd be religion, if anything.
Alright, can I get a roll?
You can give me a blind roll for religion, yeah.
Remind me how to do that.
You switch it to where it says blind GM. There you go.
Yeah, like
Religion.
As Trey luckily got earlier, you know that this is a shrine dedicated to Gazra, god of nature and the fury of the ocean. Let me see if there's anything else I can ascertain on Gazra for you.
Wasn't he the bad guy in Ghostbusters?
okay.
You know, his edict is cherish, protect, and respect nature in all its forms. Bring civilization to intrude on the wild, create undead, despoil areas of natural beauty. And his
So he's against nature.
and
He
his
wants to-
his main areas of concern are nature, the sea, and weather.
Okay, so just Astrodon's inner monologue is if you go into his class features, he's got an Ethema issue here, potentially, the despoiling of a natural shrine.
Well.
Don't
look at
did you
me,
say
I'm
this
not gonna touch it.
This god is like against nature.
Yes, his goal is to
okay,
despoil
against
nature. Mhm.
Oh wait, his goal
Okay.
is to?
Okay, in that case, we should despoil this.
Yeah, so like
Astrodon
Astrodon's
point
gonna
waves.
hate this.
Yeah, Astrodon waves across the scene and is like, destroy.
So this god of nature despoils nature? I don't get it. Your religion is funny.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a god against.
How sneaky can I be to try and go further towards the room and see if I can see what's making those noises? Or
You could roll me a stealth check, blind, please,
So
and then you can attempt to
I'm gonna
move
back
down.
away from the shrine and towards the door because I can see that the Astrodon is going to start smashing the place up. I've known him long enough to know that he's not gonna like that.
Okay.
So, we've got. Okay.
1 second. Let's let Krezer. You've rolled your stealth check. Where are you moving to?
just the edge of the room, like here.
Okay. Give me 1 second. You see 4 little creatures. Hold on 1 second. Let me read the whole room to you. Large room, looks like it was once a storeroom for a building above. At the far side, you can make out what might have been a cage or a cell at some point, but is now full of crates and barrels. 4 lizard-like creatures the size of human children are clustered around the door to the cell, trying to pry it open.
Did they know this present?
They have not. They're too busy trying to get into this cage.
All right. Should we go and assist him?
Well,
Astrodon doesn't know.
Mahara quickly lost interest with the shrine with the whole like religion and like conflicting nature deities stuff here. So I will attempt to go back without breaking my neck and probably link up with Clever.
If Astrodon has an option, he's going to try and despoil the shrine.
Okay, and how are you going to do that?
Well, atonement ritual is what you would do to restore a repentance.
First thing I would suggest, Ollie, would be tip out that water.
Okay, he is just going to smash everything in front of him.
Okay.
He's just going to despoil. His intention is Astrodon's intention is just to despoil the shrine, make it unworkable. But just to be clear, Astrodon thinks that this is a nature god which despoils nature, right?
Correct, yes.
Like a force of evil, as opposed to a force of natural good.
Correct.
Okay, well, he's just going to snap some of these arms off the shrine and just kick it around a bit and
Okay.
really be angry.
All right. And then are you doing anything to the shrine? Are you going to do what Trey suggested and knock it over?
Astrodon doesn't give it that much thought. He's just going to kick everything around until it's basically despoiled and
Okay.
you know.
And you successfully do that. The altar is now busted. The bowl flipped off of it, and the water is no longer in the bowl. The tentacles are broke off of the squid, and it looks like you have successfully managed to do what you wanted to do.
Thank you. He's going to slink away like a gorilla with his knuckles dragging, the shrine puffing.
All right. Well, I have one last look around the now smashed up room, just to ascertain if there's anything of value in here, or anything magically interesting or interestingly magical. And then I decided that there isn't.
Just a silver bowl laying on the floor.
Fuck it, I'll take the silver bowl. I'm taking that bowl. It's
Okay.
made of silver, right? Is it possible for me to wear it as a helmet?
Is it possible to stop you?
I don't think it's that big of a bowl, but you can attempt
Okay,
to.
I put it in my pack. I'm taking it.
Okay.
It's worth money, right?
You have a silver. I don't know. You have a silver bowl? We can take it back to town and see if it's worth anything.
Is it possible for me to ascertain, when I did the detect magic, there's something magical? Was it the actual silver bowl itself?
Let me look at detect magic
Or was
that
it
you
just
have.
a property of like the fact that there's been a shrine here, so there's some like residual
No, so at
energy
your
in the
level,
reservoir?
you send out a pulse that registers the presence of magic. You receive no information beyond the presence or the absence. You can choose to ignore the magic you're fully aware of, such as the magic item, blah, blah, blah. You detect, so no, not at your level. All you do is sense the magic that's, in that direction. Now,
Okay,
if you
so-
wanted to like go out down in the hall and cast your detect magic
Yeah.
again to see if
Exactly
the
what
bowl
I'm
is
thinking.
magic, yes.
Yes, exactly what I'm thinking. Move away from the source potentially of magic
Mm-hmm.
and say, let's see if this bowl is magic on its own. So I do that. That's assuming the detect magic isn't still running. Let's do it again.
How long? I don't even know how long it runs.
Can I just ask, how are you guys getting down? Because if I try and
Yeah,
get down, I've
yeah.
got a collision warning.
The door at the top, the northern door will let you through.
Okay, there we go. Right, sorry.
That was the one that was open. The other one was closed.
I'm just waiting for Astrodon to get down so I could get hoisted.
Yeah, good point. Astrodon-
Yeah, you should have been able to get down. There's
forklift truck.
Yeah, sorry.
there's not like an invisible wall or anything. So
Yeah, he's okay now.
yeah, no, I moved him over there.
Oh,
But yeah, all right. See, I mean, you guys can easily get down. I'm not gonna.
So observe.
Thanks,
I'm
big
up in the
guy.
corridor now,
Okay.
examining this silver bowl.
The rest of you think that Trey's taking some treasure and's running off with it. What are you gonna do about it?
I'm gonna go find the door.
Yeah, so far I'm the only one who found some
No,
silver.
you cast your detect magic again on the bowl, and you do not sense any magic.
Oh, jeez.
Okay. Well, it's still a big piece of silver. I'm happy.
Good call on that one, by the way. Yes, it was the water in the bowl that was magic.
Interesting.
So
once again, I've done a clever thing.
oh, Astrodon did a clever thing by destroying things.
On my suggestion.
All right.
If I hear these guys coming down and joining us, or joining me actually.
Yep, we're on our way. I'm obviously hanging back a little bit because I'm squishy and no one else.
At this point, Mohara, you can hear the noise coming from south. Astrodon, you can hear the noise from where you are. Lighter or lower than Ken Krezer or Mohara, of course, but and Trey, you hear it, but very faintly.
All right. Well, I gesture to Astrodon and Trey behind us to try and be quiet.
And if I hear them coming up, I put a finger to my lips saying like, shush, there's creatures ahead.
As Trey moves up, Krezer, you notice that you're seeing your shadow being cast out into the room.
Oh, God.
I shrug. And groan.
Do I see that happening? Do I notice?
You... Oh, geez, that was loud. Let me turn these guys down a minute. How do I turn these guys down? Holy crud, they're so loud.
What was that noise? Did you hear that?
Yeah, those are the creatures.
Yeah, that's them beating on this cage, trying to get into it. Let me see. What is their perception? Oof. 1 second.
He's glowing us up like a way.
What's that?
Trey's glow-in-the-dark magic staff, whatever the hell he's got going on. It's probably giving us a slight
That scared you? I'm sorry.
area.
Yeah, that was super loud. You ought to heard it in my earphones. In my earphones. I'm gonna give these guys.
Well,
Let's do
depends how
this.
far that light goes. But,
Okay, Krezer, as far as you can tell, they have not noticed you yet. As you can hear, I mean, they're beating on this door in this cage, trying to get into it, and they seem to be 100% focused on that.
I'm gonna switch to my crossbow.
Okay.
And I'm gonna gesture to Krezer that I'm gonna shoot one, by like pointing my crossbow forward in a menacing manner. I'm gonna shoot him, then you're gonna go into the room, and I imitate him running into the room. Like,
All right. Go ahead.
I think I could get a sneaky attack off on the top right cobble, but I'm not sure.
All right. Do you have him targeted?
I actually forget how to do
that. Click on him and then hit T. Or hover over him and hit T. There you go. And then go ahead and roll your to hit with the crossbow.
Cool. Will it take into account that we're like surprising him when I attack him?
You know what? Just try it and see. I want to see if it because you've not done anything yet. If he will. Be
Also,
flat-footed.
the crossbow isn't in my inventory anymore.
What?
Nani? I've
What?
been
Oh.
robbed.
Somebody's pickpocketed the pickpocket.
Damn. Who is this genius? I don't know.
I sidle
Probably
up
me.
and hand Maharo his crossbow.
Yeah, 1 second. I'll get you a crossbow again. I'm so sorry about that.
Well, I don't know. It probably like didn't save, like didn't cross over a state of the character sheet save. I don't know what.
There you go. You have a crossbow. Let me get you some arrows or bolts. Sorry.
I'm pretty sure that crossbow was a +2, so
Yeah, a Vorpal crossbow.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
That's how they work, right?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I make a gesture towards Mohara,
Mm-hmm.
saying, seeing that he's reaching for his crossbow, and I'm gonna make a gesture like I'm gonna make a spell, and we're gonna try and time it so we shoot at the same time.
Okay.
I'm gonna do a divine lens on the one to the left, and I'm gonna let him shoot at another one. I point at the one I'm gonna shoot at.
Okay.
And divine lance that you're using. What? Okay. Go ahead. You guys go ahead and do your actions.
Yay.
Did you target the one you're targeting, Kel?
Is it possible for me to hit anyone from here?
Doing it now.
Anyway, I'm gonna twang him. No ammunition assigned to go. God dang it. Oh, there you go. Bolts. Okay. Got it. Circumstance. Seems that there's a circumstance bonus.
Of 2?
Yeah. Do I add one?
Oh no.
No?
I want to see if it adds the flat-footed without you doing anything.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna roll. Come on.
Come on, big 20s.
Those are both hits. That did not look like it. Okay, what is
We
your...
should see on damage. If
Yeah, we'll see on your damage. If not, we'll have you just roll the d6.
Alright.
It did not. So go ahead and roll a d6.
Is it a d6 or a d... I forget, actually.
Yeah, your sneak attack is a d6. But give me 1 second. I'm going to put flat-footed on him. And roll damage again.
Alright, and... Well, it's re-roll the whole thing? Okay.
Yeah, just re-roll damage.
The DM is generous. Damage! Oh, there it is.
There we go. All right.
Cool.
Kel, if you would like to go ahead and roll your damage as well.
There you go.
Why did it take no damage?
Did Kill have it targeted?
Oh, it died. Never mind. So, yeah, that you see that kobold collapse. You see the other 3, well, the one next to him at first, like, let out a big scream. Yeah, kind of like that. But then taps his friends, and they all turn and look at you guys. Trey, were you trying to fire something off at the same time? And at which one? I don't... quite honestly, you got Astrodon in front of you. I'm not even sure you could see from where you are. Let me see.
It's a bit zigzaggy.
Yeah. Plus you have Astrodon. I'm going to say no. You couldn't see from back there, Trey. Just because Astrodon's 7-foot big stone thing.
Basically a door.
Why did it not put... Oh, because I don't have him in combat yet. So, you see that kobold collapse. His buddies scream in panic. I'm going to see if I can't find their sound so I can shut that off. Because it's... Weird that they don't have that room in here in the thing.
Hey, it actually removed the bolt. Nice.
So, yeah, you see the guy, the kobold, fall to the ground. The others freak out.
We were shooting at 2 different ones, right?
Yeah. You
Oh,
were shooting the one on the left.
you targeted the other one. That's weird. Your target's on. Okay, did you want it to be on the this one to the other side?
He was
Okay.
gonna shoot the left one.
I thought so, but then I saw his target go on the other. That's why I was confused. But okay, let me apply damage to that one then.
I did 6 with the spell.
Okay, so the one still collapsed. The other one takes a lot of damage, screams, and shouts something in a language you don't understand to his buddies. They all turn and look at you guys. And with that, roll me some initiative.
We're on initiative.
Over in your encounter window. Hey, Jeho. How's it going, man? It's going good here. I'm, oh my gosh, those guys are so loud. Stop being so loud. Playing some Pathfinder with Trey Juicy, Sir Kel, Canadian Pagan, and one of Juicy's real-life buddies. Oh my. This is not good for my kobolds.
Okay.
And with that, Krezer, you are up first, sir.
Did you see that roll for initiative?
I did. Did you see?
20?
Do you see my rolls for
Man.
initiative?
Yeah.
Oh, horrible, horrible! I'm in trouble. My kobolds, my poor kobolds.
I pull out the warhammer and the shield, and I'm gonna make some way towards these guys.
All right, I'm gonna play that you've already had those pulled out. So,
Okay.
I mean, you're walking through a dungeon. I wouldn't think you would ever put your shield and your warhammer away.
Oh,
So.
you're gonna have to
Yeah, that's
unpause
bad.
me.
My bad. Go for it.
1, 2. Gonna pull a diagonal
Mm-hmm.
and hit the guy to my right.
Okay. You don't have him targeted. There you go. There you go.
And then I'm gonna hit with the warhammer.
That is a miss. So you have now you've moved and you've swung once.
Yeah, I'll do the -5.
That, however, is a hit. Roll me some
Okay.
damage, please.
Nice.
Take this.
Skadoosh.
Boom, he dies. All right, this ambient noise is really they're not attacking a cage anymore. Game. Which sound is this?
Cobbled mating noises. I don't know.
Kobold disco party.
We'll do it this way. Boom. Update.
Cobbled
Boom.
.mp3.
There we go. All right, I just went in and I just grabbed their sound from the room. All right, that is your 3 actions. Is that it for you?
I'm just gonna hold here, waiting for my party to join.
All right, Mohara, Shadow Mist, you are up.
All right.
What are you up to, Jeho?
How
How's your weekend going?
about? I'm gonna move up. Yeah, actually. Yeah, I'm gonna move up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to here, and I'm gonna shoot. Damn it, I forget how to ping. But anyway, I'm gonna shoot the one on the bottom left.
Okay, so that's up.
Hold the left button.
Like move, reload, shoot, right?
Yep. So that will be your 3 actions. Very,
Yep.
very good. Yep.
All right. So, and I'm gonna scream, "Get twanged." Oops, that I'm just showing off my weapon. Yep,
There you go. There you go, chat. You can see the weapon he's using. Yep, he's using
I
this
showed it up to Krez, like, look at
this
the crossbow.
this simple weapon. It's a crossbow, ranged increment of 120 feet,
Oh.
and that is a nat 20 on the
Oh,
roll.
wow.
So I hit the critical button.
And I hit the clap for you in chat, and
Skadoosh!
there you go, 12 points of damage.
Right between the eyes.
And boom, you see this one also collapse. Is that your 3 actions? All right,
Yep.
we'll advance you. It's Astrodon's turn.
Okay, so guys, you need to teach me how you do the purple. You know, when you're not actually moving, you're planning the maneuver.
Hold control,
Yep.
and then as you move to like where you want to go, you hold let up and then push control again, and you can move it. Continue moving it.
Okay.
So like if you get what's that?
What's one move? What's one round?
Your movement is
25.
25.
Okay. So,
So you could actually do this though.
I just gotta go AFK for a few minutes, guys. Be right back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be 25 feet right there. And you could hit him diagonally then.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
All right, go ahead and move yourself down there.
Boink. And then I'm just going to ignore this guy. I'll walk up to him like a gorilla, scratch my butt, and then slash him across the face. And that's what I'm going to give a go.
All right.
Here we go.
Make sure you target him. Hover over him and hit T.
Oh, crap.
Whoops.
Crap. All right. And completely miss.
Go ahead and hit T. Or, yeah, target him again and roll again.
Okay.
Make sure you have him targeted. He's still not targeted. Here, I'll...
I've pressed T. Ah, okay, sorry, it's going.
Yep.
There. Yep, is that working?
Yeah, that hits though.
Okay.
You hit. So go ahead and roll your damage now. That is 6 damage. You hear him squeal in absolute pain, but he is still up and alive.
I think I've got another action, haven't I?
You do. You've moved and you've attacked once. You have your second attack with the MAP -4 or 5. Not sure what yours is.
Okay. -5.
Okay.
So this is a piercing this time.
Okay.
Gablamo.
And that misses. That misses with your modifier.
All right.
All right. Astrodon's turn ended. Let's see. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. He is going to attack Astrodon.
That tracks.
Well, I let the dice roll it for me, so I don't. You guys don't feel like I'm picking on any one person, because I would never do such a thing.
Not while I'm not in the room.
What? I would do it only when you're in your. I do it to your face.
That's what I mean.
And he
I'm not in the room,
misses.
There's no one to pick on.
He tries a second attack with his spear. Ooh, and he misses again. You hear him, and he snarls at you, and he tries a third. And he misses again.
Everyone's shocked that some attacks have missed Astrodon for once.
Nice.
There you go. Trey, you are up.
Yeah.
You've seen your well, I mean, vaguely you see your party members run in, and you hear some squealing and some snarling, and lots of things hitting the floor.
Now, is it control? Sorry, is it control or shift? It's...
Control to drag out that thing, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going here. I'm moving to here. And I am going to cast the always brilliant telekinetic projectile.
You can't find an object around the room that you could possibly throw.
Oh, there's no stone. There's no little stones. There's nothing.
I'm kidding.
You're in a fucking sterile room. This is where they make microchips.
It's exactly the way it is.
It's a complete green room. The kobolds wearing fucking
But
hazmat
that
suits
rubble,
and
that rubble y'all see is imagination. It's all an
it's literally
illusion.
drawn on the floor. It's drawn on the floor. All right, so let me get that. Come on, baby. Come on.
That is a hit.
Yes. Some damage.
That is some damage.
That is some damage. Oh, look at me, I'm doing useful stuff.
And that kobold likewise collapses to the ground in a heap.
Yes. As he drops, I go, yeah, fuck.
And we are now out of combat.
Murder and mayhem.
Murder.
Cool. So I eagerly move across and loot these kobolds and see if they have anything good on them.
Let the thief do that.
I'm specifically looking for magic items and spells and so on.
On kobolds?
Yeah, I know that it's unlikely, but that's why I'm out here adventuring, so I always check. That's
Okay.
the whole reason for being out here is to get rich and powerful.
So, who all is searching these kobolds?
Me.
Okay. You examine the kobolds. Some of them are carrying dried fish that you presume is stolen from the fishery. Clearly, they were involved in the thefts. But more fish are missing. They can be explained by 4 kobolds.
All right, I'm back. Sorry about that.
We ended combat because we killed them all.
Did Astrodon survive?
You did not even take it. He did not even take a hit. He
Hey,
got swung at 3 times and all 3 missed.
Yeah.
Tanky.
Is this door locked? Whatever this is.
Can you open it?
That's the gate
Does
they
it?
were trying to
Does
get
it have
through,
a?
right?
Yeah, it's got a lock on it. Can you see the lock when you try to click on it?
Nope.
Oh, you
Click
just.
on it, it makes a door noise.
Yep.
Interesting.
That it's locked. Yep. It is locked. And there is the bars are too thin to get through, even for the kobolds, as you saw.
Well, I could try a little bit of thievery.
You
I
can.
would encourage you to do so.
Yeah, and Trey, now your light would be useful.
All right, I'll bring the light over.
There you go.
So you
In
can see
in
the-
chat, you see what it is.
In chat.
Whoops. Yeah, except I got a kobold targeted. Sorry. Let me fix that.
Thievery skill check.
Yep.
Oh, okay. So you could like link. You could like ask me to make one, and I just click and I. Oh,
Yep.
that is really cool.
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean?
That
What's
really
going
helps,
on?
like for
Here.
better
Looking at chat.
lessons. Yeah.
Do you? Yeah. So hold on. Let me. I'm clicking you. Hold on. 1 second. Oh, actually, if I do that, it wants me to roll for you, so I don't want to do that. So just give me a thievery skill check then.
I don't know. Well, I use your link in my table.
Oh,
shows
yeah,
up.
there we go. Now I got there's a different area of there's like a dice roll and then there's a chat bubble. And I click the chat bubble and it sends it to you.
Cool. Public roll.
That's fine.
Okay. Oh, come on. Oh, scheisse. Wait, I might
You're-
put a hero point in that.
I was about to say, yeah, your lock picks, but let me know if you're going to do the hero point first.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a hero point.
Okay.
Didn't I have 3 hero points and then I used one, so I should be down to 2, or did I use 2 hero points last session?
I mean, it's not with 1, but you can have a maximum of 3.
Well, but also they all go away at the end of each session as well, by the way.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, did I have one?
You have one now, yes.
Okay. So
Because we
I'll
started
use-
today, yeah.
Oops.
At the start of each session, you get a hero point.
Okay, I'll use it then.
Okay.
Because I don't want to mess that up. Come on, please. Dope.
Same roll?
Yep.
Same exact roll.
Same difference.
So as you stick your lockpick in, you feel the tumblers like they're almost rusty and not moving like they should be. And you think the age and the moisture down here has corroded them to a point where you're struggling to unlock this lock.
Okay. So I didn't break my tools or anything?
No.
Okay. And well, I removed my tools in frustration and say it's too corroded and crusty. We're gonna have to do it the old-fashioned way. I just wiggle my eyebrows to Astrodon.
There you go, Astrodon. I just chatted you.
The gate. Where does that appear?
In chat, you should see something that popped up. Athletics check, skill check.
Got it. Yep, got it. I'm just
I see
gonna
what you
boot.
do. I see
I'm
what
just
you're
gonna
doing.
boot. I'm gonna put my foot straight through the center of the lock and just kick it.
Okay. Roll me your skill check. Your foot clangs off the metal. Yar! Iron. Summon the Rat King? Yes, sir. We'll make it happen.
Astrodon limps off to the left.
Hydrate? Yes, sir. Thank you, DJ.
Is there anything else we can do to get this open?
I mean, you could attempt to lockpick again, or kick it open again. I know some of the rules say you shouldn't be able to, but I disagree with that.
I'm happy to boot it with the other foot.
Okay.
Rage. Okay.
Go for it.
I'm gonna go check the other door. Make
Oh.
sure nothing's gonna sneak out.
Clang!
Astrodon just clutches both his kneecaps and flutters and falls to the left.
Okay, and let's pan up to Mohara here one moment. You're doing what? Sorry, at the store?
Just want to make sure nothing's coming through, so I'm gonna stand on the other side of the door, listen,
Okay.
sniff the door as I usually do.
Go ahead and give me a perception check. Blind, please.
Roger. Oops, I forgot the thing. Sorry.
It's fine. We'll keep that. You don't hear anything on the other side of the door.
Okay.
All right. So, Astrodon, you have yet again been unable, as corroded and rusted as this lock seemed to be for Mohara, the bars and the latch for the door do not seem to be suffering the same fate, as it seems very strong. So, anybody else like to try something? Or Mohara, would you like to try to pick the lock again?
I want to check if the lock is magical. Will detect magic.
My pride is too wounded right now.
You do detect magic, but it does not seem to be coming from the lock.
Okay. Can I work out where it's coming from? Is it
In the direction of inside the cage.
inside the cage somewhere? Okay.
That means there's some good stuff.
Potentially, yeah. So, in my excitement, having detected that there might be good stuff in there, I'm going to attempt to force the lock.
Okay, hold on. Give me 1 second.
I'm feeling lucky.
Give me that.
Here we go.
What is going on right now?
Right?
Oh,
Green is blue.
yeah.
Mohara must have loosened up the rust because
Oh, yeah.
you stick something in the lock and the lock, blick, and it clicks open.
I click the lock open, and as I click the lock open, I turn and look at Mahara, and I go, "What the fuck were you doing? You're supposed to. This is your job."
I just
How is
muttered
it I
and say
can
that
open
was
this?
that was a delayed lock picking on me.
Delayed. There's no such thing.
Yeah, well,
Okay.
you don't know that. You're not a rogue.
So
That's true.
you have now successfully picked a lock and determined some religion Lore. I mean, what is actually going on? And Astrodon survived an attack. I mean, what is going on tonight?
We're doing great.
But shattered both his kneecaps trying to kick a lock.
I mean, there is that.
All right, I back away from the door and I gesture for someone tanky to go in and make sure it's safe.
Okay. Astrodon wipes his sleeve across his, his rocky sleeve across his nose and gorillas forward into the gap.
All right.
Knowing that his nickname is someone tanky.
Okay.
Um,
Look around.
all you see in here, you see some cobwebs, some crates, some barrels. Like the storeroom was long forgotten.
Astrodon will gesture to barrels and the crates and look at Trey and shrug.
So I then determine that it's safe and I come in and I look for loot. Woo! I'm excited. I'm looking for loot. Zerb, what do I find?
You find the same thing Astrodon found. Some crates, some barrels. They all look like they're in good condition, but have just been forgotten over time.
Okay. So obviously there's some magic in here somewhere. Can I determine where it's coming from?
As you're standing here now, yes, it's above you into the east.
Above and to the east. Okay. So I'll
Right,
move
Iron? Right?
eastward. That's west. What am I doing? I always mix up east and west. And this way.
Yep. Now it is somewhere to the west of you that you're detecting magic.
Somewhere here.
Warmer.
Yes, somewhere in the crates.
Wait and see.
Okay. You open the crates, and within the crates you find some silver pieces, 200 of them in fact, a gold ring, and a short sword.
Yeah.
Amongst a bunch of other just odds and ends. But those are the three things of note you find. Well, the 202 things you find.
Okay, so I put the gold into the stash and I say, we'll split it later. I hand the sword to Mahara, because he probably used that.
Actually, I already got like 3.
There you go.
Yeah, this one might be good.
I've distributed the coins. You got 50 silver pieces each.
Okay. And I examine the ring, because that's what I'm primarily interested in.
Looks like a gold ring. Nothing. Just a silver, a gold band. And that's it. Do you want it? Are you taking it, or?
Does it appear to have any magical properties of any kind?
It does not.
Damn it.
Am I guessing that you're splitting the ring and the sword to keep them apart from one another? It's the sword.
Feel that we would want to do that?
Well, I mean, that way you could detect magic to see which of the two items is the magic item.
Yep.
Oh, I see where you're going with this. Yeah, let's find out what's the magical one. Mahara, can you take the sword away while I look at this ring?
Yeah. Okay. When Trey says that, like, yeah, sure. And then I look at the sword with suspicions, and like I hold it a little bit like outreached, like if it's stinky or something. And I just go up to Crest and say, "Hey, hold this."
What did you give?
Hold this potentially cursed item.
Exactly. It's like I'd say, just hold on to this sword.
As Mohara walks away from you, the aura of the magic detection you are picking up seems to move further away from you.
Oh.
So
What's this? I pick up the item.
Mm-hmm.
Sword?
It's a short sword, yes.
What does it look like?
Looks like a
short and swordy.
it's
Yep.
yes, a sword, but shorter.
It is a 2-foot long blade. According to this picture, it's got a gold pommel, So purple wrapped handle, silver blade. But as Trey has pointed out, it looks like it might have some magical properties to it.
Sure
I
is
let these
pretty.
guys know that that's the magical thing. Is there any way I can work out what it does? I need to identify it.
You know, being new GM to Pathfinder, I don't know. I don't know. Let me look at your character sheet real quick. You know, that's something I need to look into and seeing how you guys determine, you know, what has magical properties. Let me look it up real quick. Sorry.
Yeah, no worries. Because obviously normal D&D, you'd be like, identify, and it would tell you what's what. Pathfinder, I don't know. And obviously magic is not necessarily always good.
Are there any like designs on this thing, or
So it's
like
a skill action to identify magic. Arcana, nature, occultism, religion.
So he could do like a. I mean, you detect magic, so you know it's magic. Then what? He just uses Arcana to try to determine the properties?
Yeah, once you discover that an item, location, or ongoing effect is magical, you can spend 10 minutes to try to identify the
There you go. There's the answer. Thank you
So
for
I'm
that, Hagen.
Yeah.
Roll.
That last page appendix is really good.
What do you need? What do you mean, Night Medic?
Be my most sensible.
This everything we're doing, the automation and everything, is in Foundry. Yes, their player sheets are in Foundry, and all their roles and things they're doing are from their player sheets. Or like right now, I've got this little add-on up here that they can. It has their abilities. With a 14, I'll say yes. You have determined it is a +1 short sword.
Sword of fighting.
So I hand the sword back to Mahara, and I make up a grandiose story. I've determined that it's basically a slightly better sword than a normal sword, but I tell him that it's an ancient elven artifact, and it was carried by some high up ancient elf guy, and I make up a bullshit name. And
Mahara, give me a perception check. and blind, please.
All right. Well, let's see. Perception, blind.
And basically, what I'm trying to do is just seem super knowledgeable.
Mahara kind of gives you one of those looks, you know, where he like kind of raises one eye, and he says, "Methinks you are full of shit."
Anyway, I just swiped the sword from the mage.
Yeah, he says, it might be a +1 sword, and you might know it's magic, but I think that's all you know.
Anyway, I'm like,
all right, let me
cheeky smile.
Let me drop that on your character sheet. Give me 1 second.
I sniffed the sword a bit, and I'm like, is that lavender and cloves? Well, it may have been made by the elves.
There you go. +1 short sword is now in your possession. Trey, were you keeping the gold ring?
I'll put it in the communal stash. If it's not magic, we'll just sell it.
Right now, you don't really have, unfortunately, unlike Fantasy Grounds, I don't have a communal stash for you. So I will throw it on your, and you can divide up the gold later.
It's just something to sell at this point.
Yeah, so it should be now in your inventory. It is under your treasure, where you have gold pieces and a silver ring.
I do not see the sword in my inventory.
It's in your what?
in your weapons and your equipment?
Yeah, under your equipment or your weapons up top. You got your 2 dog slicers, a crossbow, and a short sword.
Yeah, I don't see the short sword.
What the heck?
Just close and refresh.
I was gonna say, or just hit F5 to refresh. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Now it's there. Cool.
Yep. Okay, that's weird. Something weird is going on today. Give me 1 second, chat, while you guys, regroup here and talk about what you're going to do next. I'm going to talk to chat 1 second. One of the cool things, Night Medic, is I used to use Fantasy Grounds. I've got a lot of money invested in stuff for Fantasy Grounds for D&D because I D&D DM'd Dungeons and Dragons for years. And so I was using Fantasy Grounds. Well, I started looking at Pathfinder because I bought the Paizo Humble Bundle for Pathfinder. And you got a bunch of PDFs and a bunch of the books. And you got a Foundry module for Abomination Vaults, which was about $60. So I figured, you know what? I'll try it out. Why not? Check it out. In doing my research, I found out all of the core rule books, all of the accessory rule books are free on Foundry for Pathfinder. The only thing you have to buy are adventures. If you own the PDFs, though, you get a discount on the adventures and stuff that they're selling right now. Now, they don't have as many out as, say, they do for Fantasy Grounds for Pathfinder right now on Foundry, but there's a lot of them under the works. But they also have, if you have the official Paizo PDFs, they have an importer, so you can import them and it'll pretty much build out the entire adventure for you, as long as somebody's already, taken the time to put them into Foundry. So I've got 13 or so one-shots right now and about 7 adventures that I took from PDF and brought into Foundry. Because I owned the beginner box, which is what we're playing now. Menace Under Atari is the adventure out of the beginner box. It cost me $15 to get it in Foundry. So really cool, really easy to make my decision. Not having to pay for all the rule books and stuff again, which is what my biggest fear was. All right, let me get back to these guys. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. I was just explaining a couple things to chat real quick. So what have you guys decided to do?
I equipped the sword, and now I'm swishing through the air to see if it leaves like a streak in the air, like in video games.
It feels very light in your hand, and seems to fit you very well. Seems to have adapted to your hand.
I stab imaginary enemies in the air.
You accidentally slip and stab Astrodon. Please roll for damage.
Please roll for damage.
It's like pokes once by accident, pops into gravel.
All right. So what are you guys wanting to do here?
That door up there. We're gonna look at it.
You're going to open it?
Is it locked?
Are you attempting to check it for locks?
No, I'll move it aside just to let our rogue
Okay.
investigate it.
All right, so I did a perception earlier, but it was mostly to keep an ear on it,
Mm-hmm.
not an eye. I'll do my usual sniffing, which is, check the log, peephole under, check for a draft.
Okay. Give me a perception check, please, again.
All right. Blind?
Yes, please.
Roger. Blind. Roll. Please.
Oof.
Good.
Oof. The door does not appear to be locked. You detect no traps, and just seems like a door.
All right. I will somewhat confidently walk through.
Okay.
Boom, explosion.
Explodes, yeah. Ooh, I don't like those tiles.
1 second, and I will read this to you before you take a step in. This short hallway has smooth walls of worked stone with a door at either end. Though the door at the far end is closed, the floor is tiled with large, square stone tiles.
God dang it! It's like, as a player, it's like I'm looking at the design of this. I'm like, it's clearly a trap, but I failed my check, so I guess I'll just like carefully waltz in. RP.
And as you step right there in front of the last door,
Sarcastic surprise face.
Let's see here real quick.
D100 damage.
Whoops, let me target you first.
We're ready.
Target me with what? Target me with what?
Weird. Why did it not? I have you targeted. I mean, is it weird? Okay, it rolled secret first of all.
Do I get a reflex?
You don't. This has got a 2 hit or not hit, and it hit.
No.
Above you, as you step into that square, the ceiling collapses. Falling stone, wood, and other debris fall and hit you. You take 8 damage.
Ow.
Why is it? I've got you targeted. Why is it not?
I don't know.
And it's rolling secret. Why?
Now, although, wait, if I do this, I take the damage. There you go.
Yep, there you go. Can you? Okay, you could see it. Okay, but yes, so you are now standing in a pile of rubble, rubbing your head like, "Ow! Didn't see that coming."
I'm actually sitting in the rubble with my hands on my knees, like Peter Griffin, going.
What are the rest of you doing as you see this happen to him?
I raise my hand in midair as I see the ceiling falling, and I'm like, oh, too late.
Shoddy stonework.
All right.
I wanted to check the stonework for this hallway, the room before where the storage was, and also where the coffins were. Is it all appear to be the same kind of stonework and age?
What do you have for your stonework lore?
I don't know, but as a dwarf, I was wondering if I had any knowledge of such.
That's what I'm looking to see real quick. Dwarven lore. You eagerly absorb the old traditions of your ancestors, your gods, your people, your subjects, and gain to train proficiency, rank in crafting and religion. You would automatically become trained in one of those skills, your background class. You instead become trained in a skill of your choice, and you become trained in Dwarven lore. So, I will say, give me a crafting roll, and you don't have to do that blind.
Crafting?
Mm-hmm. To recognize the stonework and such. The craftsmanship of it.
Crafting. A pubic roll? No.
Even with that low roll, being of dwarven ancestry and knowing stonework, because I know there's something in there, and I'm just not seeing it. That you know stonework and stuff. I just don't know where the heck that would be. I'll have to look it up for later. But the craftsmanship looks like it's been all crafted by the same type people. At least for these rooms, like the room earlier. And it does seem odd that some of it has been crafted more, like, not as well done. Like this room you're standing in currently, it's got tile flooring. It seems like some of the areas are almost like they should not have been there, if that makes sense. Like this room here, the hallway in front of you that Mohara just triggered a trap in, seemed like the craftsmanship is the same. The room that you were in fighting the skeletons seemed like it was the same. Yeah. But the other parts seem kind of odd. It's almost like they're more roughly carved, like they were purposely carved, but not like they were supposed to have been areas that were seen by other people.
Okay.
That makes you think, say, like the you've got the hallway that led to here seems more like a crude done walkway, but yet you get down to where the undead were, it seems like that crypt was almost like hidden from people that didn't know it was there.
Yeah.
And where this hole was punched through here, it's almost like, it looks like with the piles of rubble, somebody's busted out what was originally like a hidden door. Like you weren't supposed to know that door was there. Which kind of leads you back to wondering about, your question you had asked earlier about the fact that that tomb had no other exits in it. So you're kind of curious about what's going on here under the streets of Atari right now.
And how old these structures are too.
Exactly. Like with the pick, the lock back there, how rusted it was and things like that.
Yeah. And there was nothing else inside there, like in those crates and those barrels?
Just odds and end type stuff, like
Okay.
nothing of any value, or it was just junk mainly.
Okay. I'm gonna go see our goblin friend and see if I can apply some healing.
All right. Are you going to actually heal him, or are you going to spend a couple minutes, 10 minutes to try to...
If there's no noise around, I'm gonna spend 10 minutes to heal him.
You're pretty much under the assumption. I mean, he just triggered a trap and the ceiling collapsed on him, which made quite a bit of noise, but you're not hearing anything to the north.
Okay, well, I'm gonna take the time then.
Okay. Critical fail. Critical fail. Critical
Don't
fail.
move. I'm gonna try and mend your head.
Yeah, that's why I'm worried.
Critical fail. Critical fail. Come on, chat.
Hey.
And he heals you for 18. Go ahead and hit that heal on yourself. Target yourself and heal you.
Yeah, like my maximum HP right there.
Yep, you're back to full. Like it never happened.
Yeah.
Hey, you healed my carpal tunnel too.
Good as new.
All right, and with that, you're back to your feet. You're back to full health. You have a door in front of you.
Thanks, beardy boy. All right, I'm gonna sniff the door.
All right, go ahead and give me a perception blind again, please.
We lost someone.
Who'd we lose?
Damn it, that was supposed to be blind. Damn it. It's the second time I do that. I was distracted, Mr. DM.
That's all good. You do not hear anything on the other side of the room. Or other side of the door.
Roof collapses.
Boom! You open this up. There is a huge room.
Go.
The door to this chamber silently glides open to reveal a long room. 2 stone statues of priests stand in the corners to the west along one side of the room, facing a towering statue of a man holding out both of his hands, palms up. In front of this statue is a stone altar. Right, on the top of the altar, you see something that glints, but you can't make it out from here.
Okay, Mohara, don't get distracted. Who's to here? Scary across the wall, like vermin.
As you walk up to the altar, on the altar lies 9 gold coins, and a voice booms out from the statue. In my hands, I judge the value of all wealth, rising up whichever is greater. One of these coins is a deception. Find it using only 2 judgments and receive my blessing.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, we have the right guy for the job. That's a thing.
We have a
Looking
goldsmith.
at Mohara.
What's that?
Looking at Mohara, we have the right guy for the job.
All right.
I don't know about that.
Okay.
And so let me know.
It's 9 coins, right?
Let me know when you guys go ahead and get in a room. I've got something here for you. 1 second. I just need you to see where you're positioned.
Everybody in the room.
Oh dear.
Around the altar, though, or around the table. It's not really an altar, it's a table. Because I'm going to turn something on here in 1 second.
Ambience.
Making undead dragon.
A
Dracolich.
2 beholders.
Okay, so this is clearly a puzzle, and we've got 9 coins. We need to work out which is the fake coin, and it's basically weighing the coins in either hand, right? So we need to split. We need to put 4 coins in either hand, keep 1 coin to the side, and see if one hand rises. And then
Boom.
we know.
So here you go. To the south of you, I have
Nice.
9 coins.
Oh.
And if you hover over them, do you guys see the numbers on them?
One.
Nope.
I see.
It should be
2 on the second
right
one.
under. It should be right underneath them as you hover over them.
2 on the second one, but not on anything else.
Yeah, I see
Yeah,
2 and 9, but not the others.
Yeah,
What?
2 on
Okay,
the
hold on one second.
That is weird.
2 and 9, I can see 2.
Why do they have Viking rules anyway? It's not quite.
How about now? Do you see the numbers on all of them?
Nope, same
No.
deal.
2 and 9.
Really? That is so weird. What if I do this then?
Could be like a layer thing. I don't know.
How about that? Now do you see them?
3. Wait, 3 and 3 is staying there.
Yeah.
Okay. Got
Oh, I know what's going on. Okay, I was selecting all of them and trying to do it by default, but it's not working. All right, let me do each one individually then. I'm sorry, guys. Still learning a program.
Oh, yeah, same.
We've got 3 now. Got 2, 3, and 9. 3's permanent.
Yeah. That's silly. You got to do each one individually. There you go.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 9.
I see 5 and 9. Yeah, 5, 6. There you go. 5, 6.
And just need 7 and 8, and 7's there.
7.
8 and.
There we go. All right,
And
so
there's
there you go. 9 coins.
Okay.
What are these for?
These are representing the 9 coins. They're not actually numbered. It's just so, like, if you guys, yeah. So as you pick which ones, you tell me which hand you want, which ones in, and I can move them around the map a little bit. That's why it's just a representation thing to make it a little easier.
Okay.
This is where like me or one of my players would like go on a tangent and like try and bypass the system. Okay, let's set up our own scale on the side, so we don't have to use
It
this
might not
gadget.
be. It might not be actual weight though. It might be
Magic.
their value in magicalness or whatever.
Yeah. I mean, if you observe the coins, I mean, you can pick them up, you can mess around with them, you can look at them.
You could do the
They
buddy
all
test, you know?
They all look identical. They all feel like they're the same weight. Nothing about any of these 9 coins seem different than the others.
So my first move here would be, like I say, put 4 in each hand, keep 1 to the side, and then that will tell us if the special one, if we get lucky and they weigh the same, then we know that the one we kept to the side is the one, and if not, we know that it's one of the remaining 4. Oh, mystery dice roll, what the fuck?
Wasn't me. We could also roll a d9, just to guess.
Are you guys happy to do that? I don't know what the second move would be though, because we'd be left with 4 coins, and we'd have to determine. We don't
Or
have one move left.
you go 1 in each hand and see if it moves.
Well,
And
because
then
there's
it
only
does-
2
You
judgments.
get to use the statue twice.
Wait, when it said like 2 judgments, maybe it's like we only get to say this is the wrong one twice. Maybe we could do any amount of weighing. I don't know.
What's
No,
the
'cause
relevance of the blue and the blue and the purple dots?
What do you mean the blue and that's somebody's got
Oh,
somebody
that's,
targeted.
Yeah, it's on his portrait, I think.
Okay, all right. Sorry, I thought that was part of the table. There we go.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. It looks like. Yeah, there you go. I was gonna say it looks like Krezer has him targeted still from the heel.
Yeah,
So that
I'm
was
not
the blue dot you were seeing.
Yeah, I'm not
Obvious
sure
question,
how.
but we've got a couple of dwarves here, and can we not just set up a set of scales? Can we not just make our own scales?
Yeah,
Like,
but they
it's
seem
not
to
that
not be
It's
affected.
actually, I don't think it's actually weight, to be honest, mate. I don't think it's. He says judge the value. I don't think it's just going to come down to what they weigh. I think it is more of like which is the find this special magical one. Do you know what I mean? I think a normal scale isn't going to do that.
Okay.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Okay. In that case, can I have a basic perception check on the coins?
Sure. Go ahead and give it to me.
Go ahead and give it to me.
Ooh.
All the coins look identical. Feel like they
All those
weigh
coins
the
look
same.
identical.
Not a single thing about them looks different than any other one.
I don't think there's going to be a way to bypass this puzzle. I think it is a case of
me.
it out.
What I'm not sure to understand about the puzzle, it said 2 judgments is the limit. Now, is that like when you say it's this coin, or is it when you try to weigh coins? That's what I'm not sure. I think it might be the former, as in like this is the wrong coin, and if it's wrong, we use up one of our uses. Maybe if we could weigh as much as we want, we could figure it out.
Yeah, easily.
Yeah, that would be super easy. And I think from the wording of what Zerb just said, the statue said he judges the value of whatever you put in his hands, and it's 2 judgments. So I think he will make 2 judgments. So we can weigh them twice, basically. And I think this as a puzzle rings a bell in my mind, but I can't remember the solution, unhelpfully. So that
Let's
would
think
make
about
sense
this for 35 minutes.
Yes, but I think initially, right,
Okay.
it's got to be something like split them in half, and let's see if we can at least narrow it down that way.
Okay, but hang on. Let's go back to basics, right? There are 9 coins.
Yes.
Agreed? And we think the hands represent a weighing device.
Yes.
A set of scales. Okay. We're looking for a value, but we don't believe the value is weight.
No.
Okay. So what other values can a coin hold?
Like market price, monetary worth.
Yeah.
So they're identical, right?
Visually.
Yeah. But
have we checked magically?
I do think you're reading too much into it. I think it's a straight puzzle of work this puzzle out. But I mean, I can check. I can do detect magic, but I suspect that it's going to go. Yeah, the coins are magical. And
Let's get that wording up again. In my hands, I judge the value of all wealth, raising up whichever is greater. In my hands, I judge the value of one of these coins is a deception. Find it using only 2 judgments and receive my blessing. Okay, hang on. Isn't this very, very easy?
Go on.
Okay, so correct me if I'm wrong. There are 2 hands, right? So we put 4 coins in each hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, and actually that would do. Okay, I'm just vocalizing this openly. We put 4 coins in each hand.
Yeah.
If one of the coins is in one of those sets, then the hand should raise, right?
Will rise. Yep.
Rise.
And then
okay,
we know
so
it's
that
one of those
produces
4.
And then the second judgment, we would split it into 2 sets of 2.
And then we know it's one of those 2.
And then we know it's one of those 2.
Yeah, but then we're in a 50-50 shot and we can't weigh anymore.
2 judgments. See my blessing. And it using only 2 judgments. Okay.
I got my thinking face on. How do you remove RNG, the coin flip? That's what I'm focusing on.
That's me moving you guys, just because I'm going to use that part of the map for something here in a minute.
Oh dear.
Oh no, it's
That's
no.
the part of the map
As
that
you
will
guys
kill
tell
you.
me what you're gonna do, no, I'm gonna move these coins around. Like if you say you're putting X coins in the right hand and in the left hand, I'm gonna use that area of the map to try to move the coins so we can keep it organized for you guys. So, what do you guys want to do?
Hold on a sec, guys. It's 9 coins. What can you divide 9 by?
3.
Well, yeah, the minimum amount is 3, right? So, but we don't get 3 measurements.
No, but if you put 3 in one hand, 3 in the other, and 3 on the table, if both hands stay the same, you know what's on the table. There's 3, and then you take 2 and put them in those hands from those 3. If the hands move, you know which one it is, and if they stay the same, it's the one on the table that's left.
Yeah, so you can narrow it down to 3 coins, I guess, with that first judgment.
Yeah, and then from the
but
3, your
again,
last judgments, you put 2 of the 3, and you know which one's not, because if it doesn't move, you know it's the one on the table. If it moves, it's the one that moved.
Okay, let me play that back to you. So we put 3 on the table, 3 in each hand.
Yep.
Okay. If neither of the hands move, then it's something on the table.
Yeah.
Yep.
So we take 2
If
from
one
the
of the hands
table,
rises,
make 4 and 4. And if one of the hands rises, it's that one we added. And
Yeah.
if neither of them raise, it's the one that's remained.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's
okay,
it.
that could work.
That's
Yeah,
it.
that sounds right. That sounds correct. Let's do that.
Wisdom prevails.
All right. So what are we doing here? Which coins are
So
going where?
Okay, 1, 2, and 3 in the left hand.
Okay.
4, 5, 6 in the right hand. And make a judgment, please.
As you do that, the hands stay level.
Okay. Discard the coins from.
No. Stop.
Go on.
We're adding one of the coins to the left hand, one of the remaining coins to the left hand, and one to the right hand, right?
No.
No,
Yes.
right.
No. So we remove these. We know that none of these are special. So the ones in the hands go off to the side. And now we take 2 from the remaining pile.
Yeah, like
So
7 and 8. And
7, 8.
Okay, I see what you're doing. Yeah,
Put in the left
One in
hand.
each hand.
Okay.
9 we put in the right hand.
So 9 goes in the right hand. And what one goes in the left hand?
Doesn't matter.
7.
7 goes in the left hand?
8. Yeah, and then 8 on the table. 8 remains on the table. And then make a judgment.
As you do that, the right hand raises, the left hand lowers.
Bish bosh. Right hand is our magical coin.
Let's check the wording before we do anything crazy. In my hands, I judge the value of the wealth, raising up whichever is greater. Raising up whichever is greater. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, it's that one. And we all point at the same time.
Okay, so we now have the magical coin.
As you do that, all of the coins disappear.
Uh-oh.
And then reappear back on the table.
Okay. Is there anything now noticeable about presumably the one that was special?
No way we got it wrong.
I'll give this to you guys, but you did it backwards. It should have been 7 was the fake one. The one that raises is greater. So it means
the right hand one that went up. You said the right hand raised, right?
Right, which is the one that is greater, meaning the fake one is the one in the left hand.
I guess it depends
because it's
which way
the
you're
lesser,
looking at
right?
Ah, damn it! It was a binary error.
Yes, yep.
Yeah,
But
so
that's why I say I'm gonna give it to you because you guys you pretty much did figure out the puzzle.
selected what we thought was the special
The
one,
wording,
but
yeah,
it's not
kind of throws you
special,
off. Yeah,
it's a bad one.
the bad one is the one that is not. The better wealth is the good one. So that's the one that raised.
The one that was fake instead of the one that was good, or vice versa.
Yep. No, I got what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
But you guys did in the end work it out exactly how you wanted to do it, though.
Yeah, because the deception is the one that's worth less. That's the mistake.
Correct. Yep.
Yeah.
So yeah, just to save time, I'm not going to make you redo it. But yeah, you guys basically got it. It was just you picked the wrong one because it's the one, the good one raised, the bad one lowered. But as you solve the puzzle up here, hello, what the heck is going on? Hold on, let me. Something's going wrong with my map. What the fuck, game?
As I'm listening, I've just got to make a quick phone call just to check something.
As you guys do that, you hear a click up here to the north of you, and you see a door on the right wall where it looked like it was originally stone opens up.
Ooh, secret passage.
Yeah, I don't know what happened, but my secret passage was missing.
Peek. Oh, no, move to. There we go. Move to there.
All right. This small chamber contains an old wooden chest emblazoned with a symbol of a key. Behind the chest is a massive contraption of gears and pulleys that look like the inner workings of some unseen device.
I'm gonna step in, and I see those light shafts coming through, right?
Yep. Okay. To the north of you, yep. There are holes in the walls.
So I'm gonna lean on the wall and peek through one of the peepholes.
Hold that thought 1 second. I've got a raid coming in that I gotta address real quick. You looking in there though, you hear faint sounds of what sound like the voices you heard earlier. Give me 1 second. Crucify, buddy, man. Thank you. I appreciate the raid, dude. Thank you. Let me get you a shout out. I'm not sure. I know everybody's kind of lurking right now because we're playing some Pathfinder. Yeah, I am GMing a Pathfinder 2e beginner box for Trey Juicy, Canadian Pagan, Sir Kel, and one of Trey Juicy's real life friends. It's our first time, my first time GMing Pathfinder. A lot of their first times playing Pathfinder.
Got raided.
Trey Juicy and his buddy have never played any kind of tabletop RPG, and it's all of our first time using Foundry. So,
2 seconds.
how you liking Small Land? I love that game. I want to get it, but I need some money for that first with Mrs. Zerb and all her bills.
Talking about their weekend.
Appreciate you, man. For those that coming in that don't know me, I'm Zerbius. I'm a variety streamer. I am a longtime D&D dungeon master, switching over to Pathfinder about a year or so ago. And I play a lot of other variety type games, RPG games, survival games, you name it. some Division 2, Sea of Thieves. I'm all over the place. Crucify Man, I appreciate you. I was hanging out in your chat for a little bit while I was setting up stuff for today's game. I appreciate it, though. I know you're going to want to get some food and stuff, like you always tell me. Go do that. Get yourself taken care of after your stream. Oh, yeah. We're doing good, man. I appreciate it. Mrs. Herb has got 3 to go. I believe it is the number now. But yeah, I'm going to get back to these guys, see what they're up to.
Yeah, is everyone just not talking?
I was just thanking chat, or yeah, my raiders.
Oh, okay.
I got raided on my stream, so I was thanking the raid and stuff. Yep. Appreciate you, buddy. Enjoy your shower. All right, so you're standing there. You hear some of sounds of voices that sound like the voices you were hearing earlier.
Yeah, goblins or something.
Yep, and you don't see them though.
Mm-hmm.
But right to the south of you is a chest
With a key?
with a symbol of a key on it. Yes.
Okay. And
Right
this
to the left of
contraption,
him
like
is
I was
Mrs.
looking
Herb.
around the people where I am,
Mhm.
and well, I'm like discussing this with my allies. I think that this contraption might control some kind of a trap in that room because I see the slits and the pillars over there.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Bye, Mrs. Herb.
So
Love
that's
you.
why I say. And that chest, I'm gonna look about the chest. I'm not gonna open it. I'm gonna look at it, see if there's any potential like mechanical, if there's anything other than hinges and a lock on it. Essentially, anything mechanical that might be a trap. So I look if there's a wire anywhere. I look under the chest. I see if it's like fixed to the ground. You know.
Go ahead and give me a perception check. Blind, please.
Actually blind this time.
Yeah. So when I
blind GM roll.
Yep, and that's why I have him roll blind, so he doesn't know for certain whether or not he got a good roll. Welcome in, by the way, Carl. Appreciate that. You do not appear to find anything on it that seems to be like a trap or anything mechanical. It looks like just a plain chest. It's got a plain, simple lock. Hinges look plain and simple.
Okay, and I will attempt to open it. Is it locked?
It is not locked.
No need. All right. I slowly open the lid. Is it empty?
It is not empty. Inside, you find a pile of coins, a rolled up piece of parchment, a small glass box containing a single emerald. The coins consist of 214 copper pieces, 22 silver pieces, 3 gold pieces, and that is it. I was just reading about the coins on the table. Okay, by the way,
so, what was that?
What did you do with the coins that were on the table?
Didn't touch them.
Yeah, we left them there.
Inside the chest, Mohara, you find 8 of the 9 coins that were on the table, or look identical to those that were on the table. As you go back out in the room and look, the ones from the table are no longer there.
So is that an extra 8 gold?
It is. Nice. And I will put that all on your sheet here shortly.
Roger. Let's see. Now, if I look at my inventory, do we get all those things?
Let me do that right now, real quick. Actually, let me distribute coins. Let's see. What does it say here?
I heard parchment. I'll hand that to Trey.
Yes, I heard parchment, and I come running in to see if that's something that I would like.
I don't know why it does this, but it doesn't check all of you guys when I say to distribute the coins. It always just picks 2 of you. It's like weird.
There's at least 2 of us that are second-rate citizens. That means, all right. So I hand the parchment to Trey as I pocket the emerald.
Can I do a perception check to see if I notice him pocketing the emerald?
Actually, roll me, Mohara. Roll me a thievery check, blind, please.
Sure.
And Trey, it will actually go against your blind perception or your passive perception. Trey, you do notice that as Mohara is handing you this parchment of paper, he slips something into his pouch.
So I take the paper and I say, "What's that you've got?"
Piece of paper just for you, of course.
Give me that.
No.
I intimidate him. I say, "Give me that, you little goblin thief, you."
What you can do? Miss me with a fireball?
If only I had access to fireball.
By the way, the coins that distributed are short by 2 copper pieces. Who gets the 2 copper pieces?
I say Astrodon for the emotional damage.
All right.
Yeah.
And I
Well,
give
we keep
the
those to one
I'll
side
go
so we
like,
can put them
okay,
over his
fine. I
arms.
was gonna split it anyway as a surprise, but I'll give the emerald to the dwarf. Okay, there you go.
Well, I want to check the emerald to see if it's magical. Cynical answer case.
Word of our community's acclaim
Maybe it's
spreads.
cursed. What do I know?
Frog
Frog
Lady,
Lady
thank you.
3000.
I'm going to check it.
Thank you for that. Hold on. These sounds are driving me nuts. Thank you for that sub. I really appreciate it.
So, Reserve, can I do detect magic?
You can. And
Do I actually?
you cast detect magic and you sense magic.
Okay. Let's split the two things up again and see which of the two are magical, if not both. So
All right.
Do that.
I mean, yep, somebody could take the emerald and go out of the room with it, and you could stay in the room with your parchment of paper, or vice versa.
Okay. I hand the emerald to Astrodon, being the only trustworthy.
Wow! Wow!
I resent that comment.
Wow!
Astrodon very clearly holds it in the air with his palm upstretched, so there can be no inference that he's doing anything other than complying.
Oddly
stands
enough,
with it.
yes, this is Astrodon, the one that Trey kind of commands. Not a neutral party by any stretch.
Why would I want a neutral party?
Exactly.
I want someone on my side. Okay, so
yes, the parchment in your hand is magical.
Okay, awesome. Can I do an Arcana check then to see
You
if I can work out
can, yes.
what the crack is?
You can spend 10 minutes with your Arcana actually, and you yep. It is a scroll of magic missile.
I can detect magic. Oh, magic missile. Awesome. Okay. I like magic missile. The part about magic missile I like is unerringly strikes the target. Can I put that in my spellbook?
You cannot right now, but later you can. What's that?
I can scribe it into my book.
Yes, you can
rest, right?
during a rest. Yes.
Okay, fair enough.
I thought you already knew magic missile.
No.
Oh, you didn't
I know
take magic missile.
The
Oh,
wizard didn't know magic missile. I'm just trying not
I
to
know,
stick
right?
magic inaccuracy.
Yeah, the only spell I've got is magic miss.
So let me get this right. Here, Trey. You, the wizard that struggles to hit the side of a barn, decided not to take the spell that hits unerringly their target.
Yes. Well, look, my character has a very high intelligence, but not a very high wisdom.
Ah, I see. Anyway.
All right.
As does my real life self.
So what are we doing with the emerald then?
So the emerald we've determined is not magic, yeah?
Correct.
I don't know.
Okay.
Somebody
So it
wants to
goes
do
in there.
something with it. It's just in Astrodon's hand, upturned.
Maybe
Yeah,
Astrodon
so
could carry it, like in his abs or
communal
something.
stash.
Put it in his
Yeah.
Can he place it?
Actually,
Can he
it's in
place
your
it into an eye hole.
It put it into your inventory right now, Trey. So it's in Trey's inventory. Because I hit the distribute loot and it went to you. Because I had the magic missile. I thought it was just giving you the magic missile, but it gave you both.
Okay. So yeah, keep everyone happy. Communal stash.
Now I need to figure out how this thing works. But,
oh no, it didn't. It moved everything from your inventory. What the heck? Whoops. That's not good. When I thought it said distribute loot, it said loot selected tokens. It selected everything that Trey had and put it in the chest. Don't do that again. All right, let me drag all these over to you.
Destitute. Congrats.
Yeah. I'm stood in the room just naked. All my stuff's in the box. Should be easy enough to get that stuff back out the box. Those are right.
Yeah, I'm dragging it all over to you.
Nice.
All right, I'm gonna ask the party to help me sniff out also this this mechanical contraption after we're done
Oh, that's funny.
sorting out the loot. Maybe one of us has a pertinent skill.
For what?
This there's like this giant mechanical contraption that, you know, like from a meta standpoint, clearly controls something like traps in the other room. And it's just I wanted us to figure out how to use it because there's some kobolds having a conversation in the other room.
The heck? Why is it not? There we go.
Annihilate them without doing that.
Yeah, I mean we're seasoned adventurers, right? So we would know stuff like that, right?
Surely would it be a crafting check or a?
Is there such a thing as engineering?
That's under crafting.
Crafting, yeah.
I really wish I had my other goblin right now. I do not have crafting. I got +0. Does anybody have good craft?
Kel he has 4.
Yep.
Alright, Master Dwarf, do your dwarfing.
So dwarfing.
Or
Yep.
That wasn't very good.
Nope.
I'll take a go at it. If you guys get out of the way.
smash. I'll move out.
Is that close enough to try?
Yeah, that's close enough. That's fine. You're in the room. I mean.
Hey.
Ooh.
And what exactly were you trying to do? Sorry?
Ascertain how that machine works.
It's a bunch of levers and pulleys. You see them, they kind of go up through the floor, through the walls, and through the ceiling.
Work out what it does.
You have a feeling that turning the pulleys and working the levers may change tighten or loosen the chains that you see going through the walls and ceiling. You think the levers might lock them in place where they are in that position at that time?
Where the chains go and what they do if we tighten them or loosen them?
You can't.
We could basically guess because don't know if you guys saw, but there's slits in the pillars in the other room.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking this is like it's the controls to whatever that is over there. I wonder, is it like on and off? Is it like, left, right, up and down controls? I don't know. Did Astrodon, were you able to ascertain what kind of options we got here?
And right now, all of the chains seem to be slack. Like there's like some play in them.
Okay. Astrodon's going to tighten the chains to the smallest, to the point they're not slack. He's not going to lift it any more than that. And he
Okay.
points to the spy hole in the wall.
And I'll be the peeping Tom.
Okay.
As you tighten that particular chain, you lock that lever in place. You hear the faintest of clicks in the other room, Mohara.
Oh yeah. You're doing something. I see. Something's happening.
Keep cranking it. Keep cranking it.
Keep cranking that shit.
Well, that one's as tight as it'll go. So you would have to mess with one of the other levers and crank that one as well.
Okay. I'll pick another lever and crank it.
Okay.
I'm not trying to be noisy here.
Mm-hmm. I get that.
But Astrodon's probably the worst person for
that. And as you get that one tight as it'll go, and you lock that lever in place, Mahari, you hear another click in the other room.
Okay. Yeah, I think you're either arming or disarming something.
Astrodon doesn't say that.
You're doing something that's working.
How many levers were there?
There were 3 levers, 3 chains.
All right, do all 3 and let's see what happens.
All right,
okay.
And again, you hear a faint click in the north room.
All right.
The kobolds, you still hear gibbering and like they have not heard what is going on.
Okay. All right, guys. Here's my train of thought. What's a train? Anyway. So we got the blessing of the dude, the statue. So I'm guessing that whatever device this is, that we just use this to our benefit. So I'm gonna go off that assumption. Okay? So I think that Astrodon here just may have armed the room, but maybe the kobolds are not in a spot where they're gonna activate it. So maybe if we provoke them, if we make enough noise, have them come to the hallway where we are, maybe they'll run through something and just explode.
That's a good shout. Zerb, would it be possible to fire a crossbow through those slits?
Looks a bit tight.
It is tight, but you think your bolt might fit through there, yeah. Based on the size of the beam of light, yeah, you think a kobold or a crossbow bolt will fit through there.
Cool. So can we get Mahara up with the crossbow next to the slits ready to fire, and we should all start making some noise and trying to bait these kobolds in?
Yeah.
Everyone happy with that?
Yeah.
You guys can set up in the hall.
I mean, there was a door to the north of you guys.
Yeah. So I mean, we'll try and pull them there, and hopefully wherever the kobolds are, because we can't really see where they are. I'm just hoping that if we do provoke them, they'll run into whatever we just activated. Provided, of course, we activated and didn't just deactivate.
Well,
is it possible for you to target spells with these slits?
Where'd Circles go?
He's out in the door. He's out in the hall by the door.
Oh.
So
All right.
Can I target spells through the slits?
That might be a little bit more difficult because you're casting, something pretty
if I
big.
did it with at disadvantage.
I'm still gonna say no.
Disadvantage? Is this D&D?
I'm still gonna say no. Those holes aren't that big that you could get a spell penetrating through there.
I'll move up.
All right. So what are you guys doing exactly? How are you gonna do this? Let's hear it.
Start a marching band.
Do we have any musical instruments on us?
I could try making noise from here where they can't see us and see if they come down, maybe? Sound good?
I pull a coin from my pouch. Is there?
Okay.
I open the door and I throw it in there.
All right. And ping where you're gonna throw it?
I don't don't think circles could see through. That's the thing.
Well, no, he's at the door, and he's talking about throwing it through the door, I think. Up, opening the door and throwing it up there. Okay. So you toss in a coin. It clings on the ground.
I start to make noises, like an injured adventurer.
About that time, you're making injured noises?
Yeah, as if, I'm easy pickings.
Oh, woe is me. My loot is too heavy.
Oh, my leg, oh, those types of noises. Hoping that the kobolds will go, ooh, easy pickings.
About the time you hear the noise, a kobold runs into view.
Does he explode?
As he steps in front of this pillar that's straight in front of you, Mahara, you raise your crossbow up as though you're about to shoot him with a crossbow.
Mm-hmm.
You hear from the left end of this room a loud thwack. And about that time, a large spear pierces through the chest of this kobold, and you see him disappear out of sight as the spear launches him across the room.
Okay. And I just turn towards the guys and say, "Trap is definitely active."
As you hear that happening, to your right on the contraption, the far left chain releases and is now slack again.
I'm gonna do what Astrodon did and rearm it excitedly.
And it rearms, and you hear the click out in the other room faintly.
Having too much fun with that thing.
Yeah, exactly.
All
I'll
right.
show you, stupid gobbles.
What are you guys doing now? You do hear. Excuse me. Sorry. With that, you still hear you hear what sounds like chattering. It's one less chattering, and you do hear some shrieks as their kobold friend, or their little lizard-like humanoid friend, comes launching back to what you can only assume is where they are as well. And with those shrieks, you hear some little pitter-patters of feet, but you do not see anybody else come into view.
I don't see them, but they're there, guys.
I pushed the door open to peek inside.
You see nothing except what you see in front of you. Oh, is the door open?
Well, just to peek, like.
There you go. What you see is what you see. You see a torch across the room. You see a well-crafted, structured room with multiple pillars. Tile mosaics in the middle of the room.
I don't see a kobold on the floor or something.
No, he's completely gone. He got launched. You see a splatter of blood out to your right between the pillars in the middle of the room.
Should I venture in there or not?
And I'll say something like, "Don't touch the funky tiles," because it was about when he hit that he exploded, right?
What funky tiles?
Well, the tiles that are different than all the other tiles.
We can disarm the traps if we want to move in.
Because there's like this cross pattern, I think, in the room From where I can see, it looks like it forms a cross or something.
As you move in there, Kel, nothing happens.
Do I see anything?
You see that the tiles, like Mohara just warned you of, the tiles you're standing on right now seem to be more of a flat, plain tile. But in front of you, beyond where you're standing, the tiles seem to have some kind of odd mosaic pattern to them.
All right. I can't see curves from here.
Hmm.
And do I see holes in those pillars and stuff?
Give me a perception check, please, and you can do this one in the open.
Perception.
15. You do, now that you are actively looking for it, notice how is it right there? You see what looks like a small hole about chest high to you in the wall.
Which direction is it looking like it's pointing at?
Well, it's just a straight hole back into the wall, but it looks like it's going straight down that chamber.
Okay.
To the right.
If I look to the right, do I see, is that where the blood is going?
Yes, the blood is. How do you guys ping? I forget how you guys were pinging.
Hold left.
Just hold left. Hold left click.
Right there is the blood.
All those pings going off.
Okay.
I was practicing.
All right.
And the hole is about right there.
And is there a similar hole further, like here and here?
Now that you're actively looking, you see one here. Over here, you cannot see one, but it looks like the wall curves away from you, as it does over here, in a circular pattern.
And is there holes on these columns here?
Those look like, for your craft or your knowledge as a dwarf, those look like just patterns and decorative.
Okay.
And the holes you see are different than the actual, they're like actually a circular hole that look like they shouldn't be part of the tile work.
I'm gonna examine the floor, see if I can see anything, like tiles that are a little higher or a little lower. Like if you step on something, it'll. Trying to inspect the floor.
All right, give me a perception check again, but this time blind.
Blind.
The tiles, I mean, they're a little uneven, but it looks like it's part of the craftsmanship more so, and the age, like the tiles kind of separating and stuff, more than it looks like they are any kind of trap.
Okay, well. Do I hear any chittering from here?
Weird that you do not anymore.
I hear the MP3 a lot.
Let's do away with. That's why you hear it. Hold on. All right. Sorry, it has gone quiet.
Well, there you go.
Right when Krez steps onto that, Mohara goes like, "No."
Nothing happens when you step there.
Oh, never mind.
Again, nothing happens.
Shrugs.
Blessing indeed.
I was convinced you were dead, dude.
I'm looking to see if I can see anything up ahead.
All right.
in the
I'm gonna go into the room as well.
Give me a perception check, please, Krezer.
blind.
Yes, please.
Okay. There you go.
You happen to notice behind that pillar right there a nervous little lizard-like humanoid. He like every now and then he because he's about the same size as the pillar, but as he's shifting in his nervousness, you keep seeing him kind of come out beside that pillar.
I say, by Trude's beer, come out, you coward, and I throw a divine lance in this direction.
All right, roll the hit, but give me a -2 for the pillar being there.
Yeah. How do I put a minus on it?
So when it comes up, yeah, it should be a circumstance and then -2 that you can put there when you hit the roll thing.
Okay, let me check it.
When it pops up at the very bottom, you got like a extra one where you can put a modifier, do a -2 in it.
Good. Select other variant or no?
So like when you do attack, no, yeah, okay. So now that it's popped up, do your attack, and down there you see modifier. Put you got a plus there. You can do a -2 there.
Okay, yeah. -2. There you go.
And then hit the add button there, so it'll have the -2 there for you.
All right, roll.
Ooh. And it skims the arm, and you hear him let out a shriek. And you hear him like squabbling something. Everybody, we are now going to roll initiative.
Ooh.
Can I roll with stealth because of where I am?
You absolutely can.
Ooh.
Why don't we see the option to roll initiative?
Hold on, I'm getting everybody added. It's a little harder because you're all split up. Matter of fact, that's very hard.
What's going on? Oh, there we go. Why have I got no... Oh, combat hasn't started.
Correct. Yeah, you got to go into the encounter thing and roll your initiative. Could I roll any worse?
Change it.
What's that?
Ability,
so
proficiency.
So if you go under your perception there, see where it says initiative and you got perception there?
Yeah.
Drop it down. There should be one for stealth in the little drop down.
I think I'm looking at the wrong menu.
On the left, sorry, go into your actual character sheet.
Yeah, character sheet.
And then down on the left-hand side. Yep.
Yep, got it. Boom. That should be good.
Yep. There you go.
And
all right.
Rolled with stealth. Nice.
So that's everybody's initiative, huh? All right. Begin encounter.
Why do I only see 3 of us?
What do you mean you only see 3 of us?
One of us is hidden? I don't know.
What do you mean you only see 3?
I only see 3 characters. I don't see Razor at all.
Razor, he's ahead. He's not in your line of sight.
Yeah, because he's not in your line of sight. Yep. He's around the corner.
Oh, you gone through the door?
Yeah, he's in the room. He's started the combat. He attacked it.
Okay.
Krezer, you see at about that time, you hear the screaming getting very loud. Then you hear what to you could only sound like a battle cry.
Okay.
Of a kobold, though, right?
Yeah. As a spear flies out from behind that column, as a little blue kobold steps out, throws a spear at you, and hits you
I got scared there. I thought it was the trap.
for 7
Yeah, spear's a
damage.
spear, mate.
Jeebus.
You see him run off to the north, and that is his turn.
I'll put the damage.
Astrodon, you are up, sir.
So is opening a door a action?
That door's already open since
Okay.
Krezer already went in.
Right. So if I make a move, I can't move per tile and then appraise this environment. Right. I've got to commit to where I'm moving to.
Correct. Yeah, you can't like stop a movement, do something else, and then move again. That would be two
Okay,
two
so-
movement actions.
Okay. So I've got to go. I want to go.
But I will say you did see
there.
you did see Krezer walk forward, and then he went off to the right hand side. So you do know that much.
Okay. That's what the hell. Reload application. My intention is to be there
Okay.
for now.
Right on. Okay.
Okay. So.
So you move up there, and you see Krezer 15 feet in front of you, behind a column, with a spear sticking
Okay.
out of his shoulder.
Oh, hi,
And then-
Krezer.
Hey. And then I'm going to produce from my backside a mangy wolf.
Okay.
What?
Now that it's under heroes, can you pull it out, or no? Do I need to pull it out for you? So
I cannot, I'm afraid. What's the casting cost? Is it one use or?
it's one. Yeah, it's one use. Okay. Where do you want him to be?
One tile up.
Like there?
Yeah, perfect.
Okay.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was playing around with the compendium thing again, but the problem with a compendium, and I think it's basically you create a character, another character sheet, but I can't, like your creatures right now are a -1, and there's no option to give them a -1 in there, so I can't get any of their stats to be correct.
Yeah,
so I'm going to post in the mod forum about that this week. I was playing with it before we started today again, and I even watched some videos on it. I can't figure it out.
Okay.
All right, so that's a move, and you was that a double for casting your spell?
No, I don't think it is. I think it's a single. Checking.
Actually, you know what? Summon animal is 3 actions, so you actually can't do that.
Okay, fair enough. Let's undo that then.
Okay, yep, undone. Make sure you give yourself that spell back.
Yeah. Okay.
Or can you do that or not? Do I need to do it?
It hasn't been there since we rested earlier.
There we go. I put them both back.
Okay.
All right. So you've moved.
How grievous does the wound look to Krezer?
I mean, it looks like a spear sticking out of his shoulder.
Okay.
I mean, looks as painful as any spear sticking out of somebody's shoulder would look.
It looks like I lost a third of my HP, basically.
Yeah. Okay.
He's wincing pretty good. Yeah.
I see some kind of somebody did some kind of Overwatch action last week when we played. Like you can.
Yeah, that was me.
Oh, you like a hold action? Yeah, you can hold an action. Yep, you can hold an action and you got to give it a condition, like say an enemy walks into my sight line. In your case, I mean, yeah, do you have ranged weapon? So you could say like if somebody walks within my line of sight, within my range of my ranged weapon, I would throw my ranged weapon at it.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm going to do.
Okay. All right. So we will hold on until you're ready to go. Let's advance you.
Astrodon got a ranged weapon.
Does.
Wow.
Trey, you're up.
Okay, so I am going to move around. Why can't I move? Hold on. 2, 3, 5. I'm here.
Mm-hmm. And you see nothing in the room.
I see nothing at all. And I am going to also hold my action, and as soon as anyone comes near, I will be casting Produced Flame at them.
Okay.
Is what I'm going to do. So do I just end my turn here?
You do.
Okay.
So you're holding a cantrip. Okay.
Yes.
Mohara, you're up.
Yay! All right. I ain't got no line of sight. Things are getting spicy. One, two.
Yes, you did not see it, but you heard Krezer kind of scream out in pain when he got hit.
5. What's my movement speed? 20, 25?
25, I think.
Okay, so I can move up to here as a single action. Not great. So I'm actually going to move up to... Ooh. Can I peek around this corner somehow? Without touching the tiles?
Say yeah, you can.
Okay. Like, I would not mind even, like, taking
Now,
extra movement.
the only problem is, I mean, it's like you can do a quick peek, but you got to keep moving, or it will count as your second action to stop there, if that makes sense.
Oh, actually, I'm already in my second action to stop here.
Okay.
Actually, like, what I'm standing on here is tile 6, so it would have taken me an extra action to get here.
Right. So, okay, you're 2 actions down, but yeah, you could peek around the corner.
Okay, so it's okay if I move my character up onto here just for the sake of visibility?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so when I look like this, do I see anybody around the corner there? Like, I see
I mean,
a dude.
Yeah, you could see that one down there that's kind of rocking back and forth between the pillar, behind the pillar. He's kind of hiding.
Yeah. It's a bit of a tough shot, but I would like to try and thwack him before I.
And you're gonna actually move out onto that tile, huh?
No. What I want to do is do a corner peek shot kind of thingy, if I can.
Okay.
If not, it's up to you.
I will say yes, but give me 1 second. I'm checking something here real quick.
Sure.
So his active perception
looking at these tiles, I
17. His stealth is...
Ben oui. Moi, j'ai déjà pris une spear en pleine tête.
And still...
You also notice, right at the bottom of the stairs, tucked into the corner, a second one of these little creatures.
Uh-huh.
As I had to check your passive perception versus what they were doing there. Right. Or your active perception, I should say. Yep.
Gotcha. So yeah, if it's okay with you, I would like to twang one of them from around the corner.
For leaning around the corner, we'll say a -1 penalty. Yep.
Yeah, sure. I'll take it.
That's what she said.
Because you're trying to lean out around a hard cover.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. Need to do a action to crossbow, not show off the crossbow, actually use it. Damn it. Okay, this thing's all fucked. This could. Gee, darn. Give me a second. Okay. Because I messed up my grip on my items here. There you go. And a circumstantial minus.
Yep, -1.
Okay, that is now in, and
I guess the question is, which one are you trying to hit to?
The easiest one to hit.
Okay.
The one that's the least behind cover.
And it still
But
misses.
I think I missed anyway.
Yep, you did.
Yeah. All right, so I go just like, damn it, and like I end my turn here.
Okay. Krezer, you are now up.
That's my.
You currently do not see any of the foul creatures that have attacked you.
I'm gonna pull that spear from my shoulder and drop it on the floor.
Okay.
And I'm gonna do.
You don't have to actually do that. That's all flavor text.
I know, but I'm doing it too.
Okay.
And I'm gonna.
I'm just letting you know so you know that's not an action you're using. That's all.
Yeah, it doesn't count as an action.
I'm gonna cast the spell Bless.
Okay.
And so that can help my counterparts. It says it's.
That's a 5-foot emanation, so it's only the 5 feet. Is it the 5 feet around you, maybe?
You and allies in the area. Radius by 5 feet.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So it's only like, so right now it would hit nobody because it only hits 5 feet around you where you're at. So all the squares within 5 feet of you, right?
Let me see where it goes if I do place. Oh, it's a square. Oh, it's. It can do 9 squares.
Oh, what? Where? Oh, I see. Place the 5-foot emanation. Yeah, see, it's like that.
Not circumference.
Yeah. See that? I just dropped it on you.
Yeah, but if I move here.
Yep, I got you.
And do it. It's still. Do I get the ones behind me?
It would get those two. It'd get Astrodon and it would get Trey, yeah. And you.
And the next round, I can still, if I'm concentrating, I can still use it for one action.
Correct, yep. So is that what you're doing?
Yeah, I'm going to move there and
All right.
that.
All right, so go ahead and hit your spell effect so it'll hit those guys. Let me know if it doesn't do it, and I will do it myself.
It opens the spell, but it doesn't do anything. Hold on. I placed it? What do I do after? Does it give them the thing?
Does not look like it did. Let me see real quick.
And it's taken the spell off my spell, so it's definitely casted.
There you go. You have to drag it to each of them. I did it.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Nope, it's okay. We're still learning, man. It's all good.
I'll know for next time.
All right, so that's a move. And was that spell 2?
Yeah, it is.
All right, so that's your action.
Yeah, I'm gonna enter.
About that time, you hear another, what you can only assess as a battle cry. You see this kobold run up the stairs, steps about right here, and again you hear a thwack, and you see, let me go back here, a spear come flying from the left. Hits this poor kobold straight in the middle of the chest.
Nice.
Again, this kobold. You see him You can see it, Krezer.
Yeah.
Trey, you cannot. You cannot either, Astrodon. It launch. You guys see it launch him, but Krezer, you can see because of your dark vision. It looks like what appear to be a set of stairs down there. The kobold, where he was at and got hit, it carries him down through that opening, and you see him disappear down the stairs.
Mohara cackles.
What's left?
And I got to apply some damage to him real quick. Just making sure I don't have any of you guys targeted when I apply this damage. Yep. And so that kobold is now gone.
Gone dead or gone?
Gone dead. He's like, it completely hit. The spear carried him down through an opening, and you see him falling down stairs. About that time, you briefly see Krezer, that kobold that had thrown a spear at you earlier, head appears around the pillar.
Around the pillar where he's at over there?
Mm-hmm. Right there.
I say in Dwarven, you think you can be lucky and hit me twice.
Gets him in the other shoulder, Ace Ventura style.
No, he doesn't throw anything at you. In fact, you don't know what the heck he was doing. He was just looking at you. Possibly. You don't know. And that's it. That's its turn. Astrodon, you're up.
Alrighty. So I'm going to throw out the mangy wolf.
Okay. And where would you like to throw the mangy wolf right now?
Just hello. There. Possible.
Okay. As the wolf appears, you hear a clunk.
Oh no.
Yeah.
But no spear fires.
Right, okay. So that's the left. That's the left one that's fired. Do I get to move the wolf this?
You get to move it this turn. Yes, it gets its action on this turn.
What's its range?
Its range is 35 feet.
In that case, it's just straight up going on a suicide run. There.
Nice.
Hopefully, it's got shared vision. No. No.
There.
Or
or there.
But it was going to be one. It was going to be one below, but I haven't got the visibility of the wolf, so I don't know what it's seeing.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, that's the crappy part about this. All right, I need to get you a token. So it was here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It can get to there easily, 30 feet.
Yeah, do it.
All right.
Just send him charging across the room.
All right.
Gonna go well.
And he is there. All right.
Wait, he didn't die?
What's that?
The dog didn't die?
I routed him because you guys have seen two of the spears fire. I ran him so he avoids, as Astrodon told him to avoid the middle squares.
Lucky Poochie.
And so there he is. That's his turn.
I still don't know how this thing works.
I have
What
no
thing?
idea what's next. By the way, I've got no idea what's around him. I just see the tile in the black.
I gotcha. I know.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. It'll work. We'll work it out.
It's like I give him ownership to you. First of all.
Wait, what the hell is that in the corner?
Yeah, it's weird because you are the owner of that token. Oh, that's nothing. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, what is it? Wait, I see it.
You don't?
Must have been the wind. In a closed space, anyway.
No, I was looking at something and I drug it out. I didn't mean to drag it out onto the map.
Well, I'm not walking that way. Well, I didn't see anything. Gotcha.
Let's see. So who is up now? Trey, you are up.
So, and I know which of these squares are trapped, right? So I can
Presumably.
And where do I need to get to actually get in line of sight is the question. If I move north, if I move like here, what kind of ping? Hold on. Yeah, if I move up to somewhere here, can I get line of sight?
I mean, you don't know. You just know it's somewhere up to the right of you and to the northeast of you where you're standing right now.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, that's part of the whole line of sight. You don't know.
Okay, so I am going to move up a bit.
All right. As you step right there, you hear.
No.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Wait, where did you go, dude? Oh, okay. Don't go there.
You hear a thwack.
Oh no.
Oh,
Okay, right when I see Trey step in, I'm like, no.
And just past you, a spear goes flying by and misses you by one.
Mate,
All right,
you can some luck.
You can, I know. What is going on? What freak world are we living in? And as you're standing there, you can see Astrodon's mangy wolf down there and can only assume that it is after something behind that pillar. But you can continue your movement now that you've been missed by a spear.
I can see this cobalt here. So I'm going to move a little bit more forward. That should be my full movement.
To try to hit it there because of the pillar, it's going to be like it was for Krezer. It's going to be a -2 because it's got pretty good cover for its size.
So I am going to cast Produce Flame at him.
Okay.
How do I do a -2 on this?
So once you click it and your roll comes up, down on the bottom where it says Modifier Circumstance, and a little where it says +1 grade out, put a -2 there and hit Add, and it'll add it to your roll.
So I have to click Attack first.
Yep, and it'll pop up your Arcane Spell Attack box. And then in there you put in the -2 add next to Circumstance, and then hit your roll.
Okay, -2 add and roll.
And even with a -2, you hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Wow, catching luck. Okay. Oh, where do I roll damage?
In the same chat box from above where you hit attack.
Oh, yeah, of course. All right, fine. The damage. Come on, damage. Come on, damage.
6 damage.
Oh, 6 damage.
It is still alive, but it does not look very good from what you can tell from back here.
I can't do anything else.
Correct. That is a move and a 2-point spell, 2-action spell.
Yes.
All right, Mohara, you are up, sir.
Okay, so cussing in Goblin, I run back to the contraption. and I will completely disarm it before we potentially lose a wizard, because maybe it's like once per round or something like that. I don't know.
As you run back and look at it, you do notice that all 3 are slack right now.
All 3.
Yes.
Okay, because I did rearm one.
Yep, and
shot twice.
Set it off, didn't we?
Something walked on it. I can't remember what it was. Oh, the wolf. Remember when he summoned the wolf on it? It did the clunk noise. Like it sounded like it tried to fire, but nothing fired out of it.
Okay, I got you. Anyway, double checking.
Yep.
It's fine. I don't mind losing my turn, but yeah. Okay, so we're good. And wait, I have to count my tiles here. Let's see. Let me count that over again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's about as far as I can make it. And I come back huffing and puffing, and I say, "Hey, traps, they're down."
All right. Is that your turn?
Yep, that is.
All right.
That was all my move.
Yep. All right, Krezer.
And I'll be back in like 3 minutes.
I can hold on. To increase. Okay. Oh, that's if I want to increase it, but it's still gonna last 10 rounds. The plus. So, I'm gonna do 5 feet here. 2, 3, and 4. And I'm gonna shoot a lance at this guy.
All right.
So spell divine lance of good on this fellow here. I have a. Do I have a minus because he's
only a -1 this time because you can see around that pillar a little better. To where he is. It's only a small portion of cover this time.
-1 and circumstance penalty. There you go.
And it hits.
And damage.
Holy shnikes.
Take the full damage.
He lets out, or it lets out a huge squeal. Still alive, but it lets out a huge squeal.
Nice. And that was 2 actions. I'm done.
Kobold Warrior is dead. Why is it still on the board? Seeing a mangy, rabid, aggressive dog appear next to it, it it will attempt to hit it with a short sword. Why did that roll that blind? That is weird. Why? So you guys can see it. Let me drag this out. There you go. Reveal to everyone. It hit critically on the mangy, rabid, aggressive dog.
Blammo.
For 8 damage.
Which I don't think he's got 8 to take.
He's got 8 hit points exactly. Yeah. So the mangy wolf lets out a whimper as it goes down, and dies.
Bless you, sir.
He did his job. He did his duty.
Duty. Distraction extraordinaire.
So that's 1 action. What would this thing do? What would it do? Let me look and see if it says anything about it.
Aren't they kobolds?
What? Ollie?
happened?
Oh, I just didn't hear what you said.
They're quite cunning, aren't they, kobolds? Generally.
Yeah, but also not the bravest of creatures.
Yeah, not the bravest. Burst into a demi-lich.
So you see, and Krezer, you see this now that you're up a little bit closer, by the way. What it had done that turn a couple minutes ago was it set a trap right here in front of it.
Ah, okay. And I see that.
Yeah, you see that now.
I say to my friends, "Careful! There's a trap near him."
And as you see that, it takes off running.
Down the stairs. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and it gets out of sight from you. That is its turn. Astrodon, you're up.
Okay, so what, if any of that, did Astrodon see?
You can see it barely where it was behind the pillar. You saw it leave from behind the pillar and go down to the southeast. You saw it first hit your wolf and kill your wolf, and then it took off down to the southeast. And I'm going to say from this, because you can see the little corner of it, you can see a trap that it had set right in front of it to the south.
I think Astrodon is going to. Has he got 25 feet or 35 feet?
25 feet. It's on your front page of your sheet.
Oh, it is. Isn't it?
Just down under your portrait a little bit.
Firstly, he's going to go there and appraise the situation.
Okay. I find it hard to believe, though, an animatron only has 25 movement, but whatever.
Yeah. No, it makes sense. He's lumbering. That's
He's
fine.
big and, yeah, he's...
So again, as you step on each of these panels, you hear ka-thunk, ka-thunk, like it's trying to fire something, but it has not fired anything.
Astrodon's going to stand there and secure the stairwell.
All right.
Are we still in combat?
You are?
Okay.
Oh, you just get back? Yeah. Yeah, so...
So same on the reserve shot. If something comes up there, he's going to just... he is going to use Gouging Claw and reserve that.
Okay. Yeah, for your benefit, Mohara, since you were gone for a moment. So this Krezer hit it with a lance and almost killed it. It then, in turn, crit hit on Astrodon's companion, killed it, and took off running down the stairs that are down here that you don't see.
Gotcha.
Okay, and that's your turn, Astrodon. Trey, you're up.
Okay, so I am going to move up 1, 2, 3, 4. Can I take a diagonal?
Yeah, you can always take a diagonal.
Okay, so I'm here, and that's basically as far as I can get. And I'm going to hold an action here. If anyone does come up that stairs, I'm going to use produce flame again.
Roger that. Mohara, you are now. What's that? Sorry?
All I can do is end my turn here.
Yep, I already advanced it. Yep.
Oh, you did it. I was going to say I couldn't find the button.
You are now up, Mohara.
I'm gonna move. 1, 2, 3. Expect to explode. Don't.
Ka-chonk, ka-chonk.
4.
Nothing
Whack,
fires.
whack, whack.
Yeah. Several spears hit you in the eyeballs.
4, 5. Reload crossbow.
Okay, that's 2 actions.
Mm-hmm. And commando roll. 4, 5. Like when I go down the stairs, I do like this little roll.
All right.
Try to look
Yep.
cool.
Nice.
3-point landing.
Very nice. Okay.
Roll
In
athletics
position.
to see if you
I
don't break
checked
your
my
neck.
vectors.
All right.
And that's actually my turn.
Okay. I will advance to Krezer. You're up, sir.
I'm gonna cast a spell of healing on me. Since there's no visible threat, right? At least from my standpoint. So healing.
Healing. Nothing more than healing.
Healing living. What's the difference? Why is there 3?
Because you just heal. The regular heal is your touch heal. The second heal down is like the one that uses ranged, and then heal versus undead will actually do damage to undead.
So the one that I'm using is the one that's one diamond, right?
Yep. If that's all you want to use, yeah.
Yeah.
So then you just hit your healing on yourself. There you go. So it's 4 points of damage you healed. So then grab your little heal. There you go. Perfect. So is that all your action? That's a move and a heal. One action heal.
I didn't move.
That's right. Yeah, you were standing there already. Never mind. My bad.
Okay, so I can probably move closer. 1, 2, 3. No, 3. And I'll stay here because Mike don't wanna. He can't be in the same square. So I'll stay
Correct. So nobody's going after the kobold that ran down the stairs, huh?
Well, I was trying. I couldn't get far enough.
Yeah, I'm out of movement.
One, two.
He might put some
buckle
traps on
my
the stairs,
shoe.
too.
Wouldn't be a ridiculous suggestion.
2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2. Okay. All right. Sorry, I'm just setting something up here.
Oh, good.
All right. So you hear the pitter patter of little feet as they go down, descend the stairs further, and then the pitter patter of the feet fade out as you no longer hear him. Astrodon, you're up.
Go ahead, big guy. We're with you.
Does anybody say that?
Yep.
Right. Because I can't see what's ahead of me, do I have to take it one turn per cell?
No, you can move. You can move up through Trey and down the stairs. That's your movement.
Okay.
I wonder if you would grab your legs and roll into a ball if you could play the Indiana Jones. And you just stick with the stone rolling down the thing.
What you can't do though now is it looks like can't see because you're out of light.
Okay.
Does he have like
so
he does not. He's got low light vision. He doesn't have dark vision. So he still needs some kind of... Go ahead.
For anybody observant enough, Astrodon gently strokes the vine necklace around his neck, and some dancing lights appear.
Oh, nice. Okay. So is that an action to do that then?
Yes, please. Yeah.
Okay. So you've moved, and now second action, you've got some lights. Let me put some light on you real quick. Token. Whoops. Dancing lights. What is the amount of light on those? Do you know?
You get 4, but I'm not massively excited. You create up to 4 floating lights, no 2 of which are more than 10 feet apart. Each shed light like a torch. When you sustain the spell, you can remove any number of lights up to 60 feet.
Okay, and so are you just throwing them like out in front of you then?
Yeah. If people were to absorb, Astrodon just appears to throw some spheres into the air. He's not particularly worried about accuracy. Just throwing up some light.
We'll do one. And you said they're light like a torch?
Yes, each sheds light like a torch. In the mouth of a dragon, aren't I? Okay.
All right, so that's lit that up for you.
Okay.
And you
Excellent.
can are you continuing down?
Is there anything beyond this point that he can see?
Yeah, the stairs continue down.
Okay, I might not be understanding what that looks like on my map.
Well, all right, that's why I was asking. I'm going to move you to the next map.
Okay.
And give me 1 second as I put some more dancing lights down the hall for you.
Thank you.
There you go. All right, can you see that or no? Oh, you know what? I got to crud. I don't know how to activate this for all of you at the same time.
Okay. Well, if it makes it easier, I can just wait here for gameplay purposes and wait for everybody to come down.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, we'll do that. I'm going to move you down just a little bit more so I get room for everybody else.
Yeah, sure.
Whoops.
Well, I assume we all charge down the stairs after the last kobold, right?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, yeah, we're going to stay in combat, though, for this. So.
Yeah, same initiative.
All right, so you guys, who's next after Astrodon? Trey?
All right, down I go.
Let me grab you. I'll put you on the other map. All right.
And then
all right.
I have to hop off after we end this combat because it's midnight.
Yeah.
Oh crud! I forgot. It's 4 to 7, not 4 to 8. We could actually stop right here if you want. We'll just play it where. Yeah, Mohara, you run up behind Trey, and then Krezer.
Hustle.
Yep. So we'll go ahead and let you do that. Mohara, go ahead and move up behind Trey on the staircase. And then
roll down.
Krezer, go ahead and do the same. And then I'm going to copy you guys down to the next map is what I'm going to do. And then I'll activate it so you guys can see it.
Nice.
Cal, you're up. Go for it.
In circles we go.
See what you did there.
Me.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to go in circles.
What's that?
I said I don't know if I want to go in circles.
Whoa. All right, I activated the second floor. Did it bring you guys here? Yep, I see you coming. Yep.
Yeah. Oh, the music's more spooky. 100% more pitch.
There you go. So you see a room in front of you, Astrodon. You can relay that back to the party if you'd like. And I will read a quick description before we head out for the day. The stairs spiral down deep into the earth before ending in a chamber that looks like it's been prepared specifically to defend against intruders. On one side of the room, a table has been turned on its side to provide cover, while on the other side, crates and barrels have been piled up to create a second barrier. And with that, we will leave it there, gentlemen.
Nice.
That was awesome. Well done, everyone. And thanks to the GM. That was good fun.
Sorry about that. Yeah, I forgot. It's 7 o'clock. I was thinking 8 o'clock for some reason, Trey. My bad.
No worries.
That was last
No
week
worries.
before your time change.
We're all starting to get faster now. It's getting.
All right. Well, that was a lot of fun
Wanna work?
tonight. Yeah, that was a
Yeah.
ton of fun.
Yes, sir.
You guys, I don't know what the heck was going on with those rolls tonight for Trey, especially.
Oh, I know.
Roll.
I think after the first couple of sessions, my luck is balancing out.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right, guys.
I'm going to call it a night.
Thank
Yep.
you.
You guys sleep well.
Cheers.
All right. Give me
Yeah,
one
yeah, yeah.
second, guys. If you're gonna hang out and chat for a minute, I'm gonna say bye to chat, raid out real quick,
Okay.
and I'll hang out here to talk if you guys want.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Alright.
Speak later. Bye.
All right, good.
Chat, you heard it. We're gonna raid out now. There's the end of session 1. They're starting onto the second floor of the beginner box. That'll continue next. I don't think next Saturday night. I believe next Saturday is that. Easter, I believe, maybe, and I believe some of us will be tied up with family things. But in the meantime, thank you all for hanging out. I really appreciate it. Let's find somebody to raid out to. Trey, thanks again, man. That was amazing fun, as always. Who is live on this Saturday evening? You know, it's weird because I'm getting used to streaming on Saturday evenings. I usually don't. So let's see who's live. We got a couple people, actually. Ooh, we've got... You know what? He hangs out here quite a bit. So we're going to head off. We have not ever rated him. Havoc is actually not DMing tonight. He is playing Small Land, Survive the Wilds. And we've not had a chance to raid him, so we're going to go raid him. He is another DM, though, by the way. He DMs quite a few games done, and he hangs out here on my streams. Really good GM. So let's go send him some love as he plays Small Land, which I want to get myself eventually. Thank you for hanging out. I really appreciate it. I'll be back tomorrow morning, bright and early though, 9 a.m. Eastern for Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous computer game though. I've been playing solo for my solo Sunday coffee and chill stream. And then I'll be back Wednesday night for either that or Division 2. We'll decide. And I don't know about Monday night. We do Stolen Realms, which is a multiplayer RPG game, turn-based RPG, with DJ Page, you see there in chat, Iron Overlord, who was here earlier, and Iron's better half, Zombie Kid. So I got to talk to them. I'll let you guys know tomorrow if we're going to do that. But everybody, enjoy the raid. I appreciate you being here. I'll see you tomorrow for those that are here. If not, I will see you next time. Peace.